Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, sunshine. Hope everyone's doing well today. My name is Alex Stadnick. I am Game Informer's largest video editor, and we're going to be playing Ratchet Clank Rift Apart for y'all today. I am very excited. I think you'll be too. This is easily one of my favorite games of the year, so we're going to get this kicked off and have some fun. Now, it's early. We're all waking up. I thought this would be a good way to start the day off. So, we'll let some more people get in the chat. I'm going to make sure we're all tweeted out and everything, all that fun. So, let's see. Got my water, got my tea. Just waiting for some more people to get in, then we can start this off. So, good morning, Dirt Evader 1. Glad you're staying clean. Just making sure everything looks right. So stand by. Hope everyone is having a great morning. I know I am. I get to play Ratchet Clank. I'm going to have you guys let me know what you want to see, too. I have beat the game. We have the review on the site, GameInformer.com. Also on our YouTube page, we have the video review. So that's what I know. That's who I am. And looks like we got some people in here, so might as well kick things off. Please let me know, chat, if everything sounds good, looks good, if you can hear everything, if the game's not too loud, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna start from the beginning and go from there. You know, this is our journey today. Congratulations to all the people in Australia. I believe it's out now, so they're probably all playing. Our Australian audience is going to be very busy. So, and as it says in the title, we're going to be doing probably the first 3 hours. We'll see how the stream goes and how everyone's feeling. So, chat, first question for you guys. Do you want to see, what visual mode do you want to see? I haven't done performance RT a ton. I played mostly in Fidelity. But I've heard this like performance ray tracing is like the way to go. Obviously, you can read it on the screen, but it says 60 frames a second, you know, 4K. We're not going to see 4K, obviously, because I'm streaming in 1080p. But this will be probably the smoothest way to do it. So, B. Kemka. Hi, Alex. Hi. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. When's the countdown start? God's Garage, don't even go there, man. I'm getting chilly willies just thinking about it. Let's see. Who plays in 30 anymore? That's a good question. Those who have to, my friend. Those who have to. Yeah, we'll start in let's see. Confirm. There's no checkpoint, so that works. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how smooth. You love to see it. Okay, first off, shout out to Insomniac just for making an incredible game, one of the best of the year. That's all good and fine. Shout out to them for having an actual menu for subtitles. That's beautiful. That's something, because on the GI show a while ago, I was like, you all need to get together, need to have that scene in Godfather with all the families that get together and just decide where to put subtitles. Having its own menu, I'm down for. Just don't make me guess, you know? Prince Harry said streaming at 7 a.m. That's dedication. Hey, we wanted to do it the second we could. We wanted to give it to the people, you know. And I'm really, not dedication is one thing, but I'm excited about this game, and I really hope y'all are too. So let's get it popping. I will shut up a little bit so y'all can hear the beginning of this. It's very exciting. It's very good. If you're a Ratchet fan, I don't even need to tell you. You're already excited about this, but we'll get it going here. God's Garage, thank you. I put a lot of work into this morning. And by this, I mean me.
Nothing nefarious will befall you. We promise.
And I know dead air is bad, but I think I'll let you guys experience this.
Your suit seems to be working nicely, blending right in. There's
Rocket
the
Party,
assistant.
let's
There's
go.
the info bot.
Indeed. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm also trying to be relatively quiet because my partner's still sleeping in the other room.
Now
But
get out of
yeah,
there and decrypt
she knew that this was going on.
Where is the infobot?
So good. Rocket Party. You know, seize the day. Carpe diem, right? We have a plenty busy day today, so figured we'd get this in the morning. Start your day off right, you know.
Where are you going?
Oh, God's Garage. Just wait. Like literally, just wait 5 minutes. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, it's okay. See?
There's the
Just me.
girl. There's Rivet. I love Rivet. Rivet is a great addition to this.
Shh. Gotta go. Here, it'll help you get home. I designed it to be one size fits all, so it should. Thank you.
Joshua Good. What's up, Bree? My morning is fantastic. I got Ratchet and Clank. I got this beautiful community watching along with me. I got a mug for my tea that is all inappropriate bird names, like bearded tit, rough face shag, blue-footed booby, my favorite.
Thinks we're washed up. Oh, what if we are washed up?
Luckily, we will not need to perform any heroics. Unless you count
Rocket Party, you
smiling
better
and
believe it.
waving.
Right here, baby. That's the power of PlayStation.
Right.
Yes, I am actually playing.
Give a big welcome to the
Captain Jeff Borg.
marshals of our parade, Ratchet and Clank. I, Captain Copernicus Leslie Quad, will be your host.
Here we go. Look at this. Look at this beautifulness. This is. I wish I could play this for you in 4K. Obviously, we can't do that, but it's just absolutely jaw-dropping the amount of detail and fidelity they put into this game. It is wild.
Starting with me. And ending with a surprise gift from Clank to Ratchet.
Joshua Good. No, we actually
Galaxy?
we got the game early through PlayStation to do the review. Game Informer, you know, obviously we're one of the biggest video game magazines on the block. We have our YouTube page, our Twitch channel, and we got to review the game early. And you can check out that review on the site. The EIC himself, Andrew Reiner, reviewed it and was very high on it, as am I. And just look at this. It's so beautiful.
Is intergalactic.
But in Australia, it's out now as well. So, I've seen a couple of questions, not necessarily in chat, but in comments and from our Ratchet and Clank coverage, which we've done a decent amount of, asking like, is this a good first Ratchet? Can I just jump in? And the answer is unequivocally yes. They, in our talks with the developers, they really wanted people to know that this was. They wanted people to feel like they could jump in, but they've also balanced it nicely for people who've been playing these games for the last 20 years or whatever, where there's a lot of, like, even here, you know, there's some catch-up, but there's some nice winks and nods, right?
Well, once he grabs some
And so I really do think it's a bit cliche, right? But I do think this is a really great experience for basically any form of player. So definitely, if you have a PlayStation 5, definitely jump in. Like it is as you're seeing here, it is spellbinding. Spellbinding? That's a thing, right? Let's see. Some more ammo here. What am I missing? Boom, bang, there we go. Uh-oh. Who be this?
I think I found the bombastic. What is this supposed to be a reenactment of?
Right, God's Garage, it is, and that's just like the starting point. It is so... It is definitely a powerhouse. And I'm here for it. Absolutely. Who'll be shooting me right now? Yeah, Quark, you just keep cowering, as you do.
Bounty on us?
Rocket Party, I only tell you the score if you actually go check out the review. I'm just kidding. It is Reiner gave it a 9.
Get to the front of the parade route.
A 9 out of 10, a 9er. God's Garage, how varied is the adaptive feedback on the guns, if there is any? Oh yeah, the Insomniac has shown a knack for, with Spider-Man and now this game. They definitely have a good understanding of how to use these triggers. And the haptics are great. This is so beautiful. So basically, if any of you have played Returnal, you'll be familiar with this kind of system. But basically, with I believe all the guns, but like the majority of the guns. Woo! Jeez, sheesh. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. But with the guns, it is very much. I'm aiming right now, so if you can see right now, my blaster pistol is shooting pretty slow because I have the right trigger only pulled down a certain amount. Whereas, I'll find some enemies. Whereas, I'm gonna pull it down in full, and it's gonna fire a lot faster. But then my reticle gets a lot bigger, right? So, that's the turn off right there, or the trade off right there. Well, maybe a little turn off, but it also. With some of the other weapons, it becomes a lot of fun. So I definitely think blaster pistol is one of my least favorite, not because it's bad, but because there's so many great weapons that become available as the game goes on.
Before anyone gets hurt.
Don't have my dash ability yet, which is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Hit him with the 1-2, bang bang. Dime Bag, yes, it does have an arena. I don't know if we'll get to it today or not, but yes, here's the thing with this game. It is incredible, and I really, really genuinely love it. Don't come into it though expecting a huge departure from what Ratchet Clank is, and that's not a bad thing. Like this is like summer blockbuster comfort food, as Ben Reeves so eloquently put in this week's podcast. Bang, level 2. But it's just the best version of that. And, I think, in my personal opinion, I feel like we haven't got a ton of these types of games in the last few years, and it feels like a breath of fresh air. And, this is the first time we've seen Ratchet since 2016. But even then, that was a remake of the first game for the movie that they put out. So this feels like the first real test for Insomniac in this series in the modern gaming landscape, and I think they knocked it out of the damn park, personally. So, Rocket Party, you think the trigger stuff is going to stick around, or just a fad to start the generation? I 100% think it's here to stay, and I hope so, because I think that's what makes the PS5 unique, especially from like the Xbox. It is all it's been my favorite controller, not ever, but I think it's top tier controller, and the haptics are a part of that. And I know some people find it distracting, but I love the immersion, and it makes me excited about playing games on PlayStation because I'm like, ooh, how are they going to use the triggers? How are they going to use the controller? Like all that kind of stuff.
What? Dr. Nefarious?
Ratchet Clank! What a wonderful surprise! I didn't expect to see you here.
Dr. Nefarious here, causing trouble.
To annihilate you 8 minutes ago.
Oh, what do you want, Nefarious?
Causing a ruckus.
Can't anyone print instruction manuals anymore?
God's Garage. Yeah, turns out Insomniac is a great developer. They don't have many misses, that's for damn sure. At least in recent history, right? Sunset Overdrive. The Ratchet Clank 2016 game is great. The 2 Spider-Man games are phenomenal, and this adds to that legacy for sure. Raisin B Man, what up? Good to see you. Good to see everyone in chat. Thank you for joining me. I think most of you know at this point, we are exclusive to Twitter. We made the change a couple weeks ago just to better facilitate our streaming ventures, make it a great experience for you all as well. And we're here now. It's beautiful, and you get to see this on, and there's some creator things that Twitch just does better than streaming on different channels as well. Like the bitrate, looks a little bit better than on some other channels. So hopefully you all are enjoying it. That also means you can smash that sub button if you want. We're doing a lot of streaming, lots and lots of streaming, especially over the next 5 days or so, however long we have for E3. Let's see. Reach queue? Well, now I have to ask, did the game have a printed instruction manual? I got it digitally, so my game did not. So I can't speak to what the physical holders of the game will experience, but I am not sure. I hope so. I do miss the day. I'm sure it's it's bad for the environment, obviously, with all that paper, but I do love the manual. Okay, so another choice for the chat here. We have the two guns we can pick from. I am flush with bolts right now. I'm sorry. I get what I can get, right? So I'm curious what you guys want to see. Shatter Bomb or the Enforcer. Enforcer is a shotgun. Scatter Bomb is like a lobbed grenade. So obviously I will have both here pretty quickly, but let me know what you guys want to see. This is your stream. We're streaming together. I've beaten this game. Reach Q says Enforcer. Anyone else? Going once. I see myself sipping, so giving it a decent amount of time. Yeah, Alex X. Also saying Enforcer. Let's do it. Let's get it. Why don't you watch one of these weapon previews? They're funny. Zircon Jr. I know will grate some people, but I found him funny. And each weapon has this little intro cinematic showing you how it works before you buy it. Raisin B Man, I wish I could show you the Rhino, but unfortunately that is not available in the early stages here. Alrighty. Grab that Enforcer love. Come on, Enforcer love. Okay, I can't do any upgrades quite yet. I guess I don't have any titanium, so that makes sense. Alrighty, let's go. Get these ugly dudes. So okay, so and this you can see it says it right there, but Enforcer, if I just half pull the trigger, it's just one shot. But then if I fully pull it down, I send these dudes flying. But then it takes up more ammo, so truly the duality of man. How much ammo to use? Bang! Oh, this looks so good. Like I said, I didn't play it a ton, and if you look at the review capture, I mainly played in like 4K 30. So this is one of my first times playing it in 60, and it just it pops off the damn screen. So I don't know if you can hear it, but my controller is obviously, doing what PlayStation controllers do. It's accenting my shooting and whatnot, and breaking things with noise from the controller. And I didn't find it to be too annoying. I know some people find it grating, but let's see. Rishu says, what was your favorite use of the DualSense in this game? I think the weapons. I think the smart different the different guns all have different abilities, right? And different, obviously it's the same method of like half pulls and full pulls, but it made each of them feel distinct, and I think that was my favorite part. There's definitely there's some really great rumble that comes with it. Not to the level of something like Returnal, where I could actually feel the raindrops, right? Like that still geeks me out every time. But Insomniac, and with Spider-Man as well, they use the haptics and the adaptive triggers purposefully, but also I feel like they don't go overboard with it with something like Astro's Playroom. Let's see. All right, so first use of the Rift Tether. This is, I don't know about you all, but this ability is what really hyped me up when we first saw this game last year, and it definitely doesn't disappoint. It's not earth-shattering, I would say, but it is still an incredible feature, and shows off the power of that SSD, right? Because there's some scenes we'll definitely get to in the first 3 hours where Insomniac is kind of just showing off and loading entirely new worlds in an instant, and it's incredible. It's so we'll see that probably today. So whew. Sheesh.
This is worse than I had imagined.
But yeah, this is the no, I was here. I saved him. No, I guess not.
From above.
Fish in a barrel, my friend. It's kind of bad for him, right? I'd be crabby too if I got pulled from my house and just started to fly into a whole new space. Let's see. Raisin B Man, I still need to play a couple of PS3 Ratchets. This is giving me hunger pangs. Good, yeah, and this takes place. So this game takes place right after Into the Nexus. That being said, that's cool. Yeah. That being said, you really don't necessarily need to play. If you're worried about feeling lost in this game, I really wouldn't worry about that. There's not a ton of. There are nice moments that fans of the series will appreciate, and if you played those games, you're not going to necessarily feel left out in the cold. But I wouldn't worry about it. If you have the ability, I would just jump into this now. Let's see. God's Garage. How much did you complete this game? Beat Platinum 100% or somewhere in between? I'm at 96% on my first playthrough. Wanted to play more, but we are in the throes of E3 right now, so I haven't been able to play it as much as I want now. But so I've almost 100%ed the main game. No, come back. So, and I'm going to do that before everything is said and done. And I think it's a pretty easy plat. I would have to look at the trophies, but that is my goal. I'll let these two speak a little bit. I do appreciate Insomniac. I feel like has a nice balance of. Gotta make sure I don't kick over my PlayStation. I think Insomniac has a nice balance of making their platinums achievable, but not necessarily like the easiest things ever. You have to put the time in, right? But I think it's always been worth it for me. I don't think there's any trophies that are like complete this game in 39 minutes on insane while blindfolded. Would you try to beat this game with just using the wrench? I guess I could restart this playthrough and try it. I think there's some later levels that would absolutely... actually, I don't think you even could with some of the later game bosses. But, you know, I'm sure someone will try. 'Tis not me, though, at least today. Let's see. And then I put this... I'm playing on... let's see. I'm playing on Rebel Agent, which is like kind of the normal mode. I played the whole thing on Resistance Leader, and I thought that was the most fun. I thought that added a nice bit of challenge. And then obviously there's Legend. Legend you can play on as well, which is like, as far as I know, full difficulty. So I'd be curious to try that again, but I think if you know you've played these games before, I would definitely put it on like that second difficulty or second from the top difficulty tier. So, alrighty, let's get the scatter bomb or the shatter bomb. Excuse me. Yeah, let's grab that. Yeah, this is just the grenade. You know, if you play Ratchet, you know it, you love it. Boop. Bang.
Really resurface after all these years, just to try and take over the universe again.
It's just wild. Still, even playing it and beating it, it just still geeks me out. I love it so much. I don't know if it's necessarily my game of the year, but it's definitely in my top 3, I believe. It could be my game of the year, though, too. I don't know. I feel like I'm still just very enamored with Resident Evil. Just because it was such a new experience for me. But also, like, you know, I say it on the podcast episode this week, but this is, like, I feel like we always talk about, like, what the Pixar game is, like, what's going to compare to Pixar and, you know, that kind of stuff, which is weird, games, you know, versus animation, right? But this is like, especially with the humor and the levity in this game mixed with the amazing visuals is like, you know, I think this is very Pixar-esque.
Nice work, Ratchet.
Couldn't have done it without you, pal.
No, got ammo. Yeah, I can see that. Thank you.
All right, now let's get to Nefarious.
My partner is now awake, so now I can scream and shout as much as I want to.
This is what I get for giving my
No, I don't think so. All right, here we go.
Quickly, we
D
cannot let Nefarious
and
overdo the
ugh.
Dimensionator. We must lower his defenses.
We're gonna Dr. Nefarious. Hey, man. Yeah, that's what I thought I was doing. What's what I was attempting to do.
Toads are so unpleasant.
Bang. I was really excited to stream this, obviously for a plethora of reasons, right? But this has such a good opening, a quick opening that I feel like would be entertaining right away while I still wake up in the morning.
His defenses are weakening.
Get over here.
Where did Nefarious find these?
These guys. Go. Get rid of those ads.
How many times have we heard that?
So there's 2 ways. Let's see if this is doing anything. Ooh. Yeah, dance. Not gonna be dancing for long, my guy. It says. Maybe I just need to be better, I suppose, but one more. Boop. Got him.
You think a crushing defeat is all it takes to stop me?
I mean, yes.
Well, think again! We're going
in
to
the
a
water.
dimension where I always win, so you can finally know how it feels.
Alright, here we go, baby.
The dimensions
This
are
is one of those
really
beautiful things that the what's what I'm looking for. Like the trailer set a certain expectation, right? And this is kind of a one for one from the trailer,
certainly not good.
and it holds up perfectly to it, and it is so. Oh, I love it so much.
Beats me.
To the depths with the arms you got!
Give me hearties.
What manner of trickery? Get off me!
Do those red barrels not explode? Yep, there they go. Here we go.
Did I do it? Oh, what is this?
Something else.
What's with all the neon?
This is the part where you lose.
Ratchet, the Dimensionator.
Oh, not the Dimensionator. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Ratchet,
get ready to meet
my arm.
Rivet.
And no, the Dimensionator. It. What have I done?
There's the girl.
Have you done?
Who are you?
Someone with a lot of questions. Let's go for a ride.
Yeah. Wait, I have to
Wait.
find my friend.
Clank's not your friend. I have to do a little bit of editing on the fly here, which is good because I'll let you guys just watch this.
It's me? It's me! It worked! It worked! I am the winner!
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned
Punk.
early from your conquest.
Yes! Emperor!
You know when you feel like you're doing more harm than good? There we go. Rift Apart, the video game. There.
Clank?
Alright, so this is the part of the demo that you saw. If you watch Sony State of Play.
Wombats? What is this place?
One sec.
Where are you, Clank? Maybe someone around here has seen him.
Let's try that. Let's try that. I don't think that worked either. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna keep going. I had to change something on the site.
Have any of you seen a little gray robot anywhere?
We're in Nefarious City, which in this dimension is controlled and the people are oppressed by Emperor Nefarious, not Doctor. Didn't go to med school. Look at these beautiful boys. What are you guys doing over here? Just sawing away at some garbage. That's cool. Let's start to get some rare titanium here. Start to get a gold bolt or two if I can find them again. Let's see. Dimebag asks, what's your favorite weapon from all Ratchet and Clank? Mine was the lava whip. And I would turn that to you, Chad. I'm curious what your all's favorite weapon is. I mean, the Rhino is pretty consistently one of the best.
Welcome to the Nefarious City Bazaar. Please remember to thank our marvelous Emperor
In my
before,
personal opinion.
during, and after making your purchase.
Emperor?
Padre.
Does that mean there are two Nefariouses now? Clank first, Nefarious later. Maybe he's in this bazaar.
These little guys. Not super important to the story, but he's a big boy and I appreciate that. Big man swag, you know, we gotta stay connected. Gotta support each other. Alright, Riku or Rigi, is it Richu? That's fair. You gotta have like one or two favorites though, right? It's like picking your favorite kids, you know. You don't have a favorite kid, but you have a favorite
Wait a
kid.
second.
So I've been told, I guess. I don't have children, but
Miss Zircon will sell you weapons, but you gotta be less conspicuous, or the resistance will not last.
The Resistance?
Oh, apologies, sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this
I want to show you guys something after this.
espionage.
You all, excuse me. I'm trying to say you guys less. Clank!
Clank!
Glove of Doom is great, and it is almost overpowered in this game. You definitely, there starts to be a, when you get more weapons, you start to figure out what the best combos are, and I definitely have my favorite, which we haven't seen quite yet.
Just follow the beat to Club Nefarious, and you will find him.
Club Nefarious, got it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
Look at that smooth linebacks.
This is so exciting.
Okay, so like, look at the level of detail in Ratchet. It is absolute. Oh, stop going away. Look at that ray tracing. I think there will be better opportunities to show it off a little later, but just like, he's so beautiful. That fur is incredible. I can show off photo mode a little bit later too. I want to keep going in the story, get to some Rivet stuff, but yeah, he's a beautiful boy. Let's see. There's also this would be a good opportunity. Oh, there's a gold bolt over there. So, and you know, some people may think this isn't as what's the word I'm looking for? Not too. Oh, okay. We'll do a pocket dimension first. So pocket dimensions are little. For the uninformed, pocket dimensions are little rifts that were caused by the Dimensionator that kind of act as platforming mini games to a certain extent. They are also the way you pick up pieces of armor. So I'll get through one. I'll use my expert platforming skills, but then you can see that like the parade floats over here have been tampered with, or have been sucked into this dimension from the previous one. There's also a trophy in here. For all my trophy hunters out there. Boop. Come on. Okay. That should do it. I'll take care of him. it's not in this one. I could have sworn it was, though. I'll do it more epically. Fine. Boop. Come here, my little slippery lizard friend. There we go. Got him. I thought there was... I can't remember what the trophy is. There's a trophy in one of these for bouncing on all the balloons, but I don't know if it was in this one or not. Okay, so first piece of armor, baby.
And I think that covers everything here. Nice.
There we go. So armor. So this makes, you know, I feel like the series has been up and down on making you feel like if, you know, some of the collecting is worth it, right? But I really love the armor sets. You collect one piece of armor per, you know, whatever challenge or moment you're in, and then you go and you can customize the experience, right? So, you know, Rivet's old helmet, cute, it's beautiful. It also provides stat boosts, which I never super felt. They weren't super like intuitive, I think, but we'll take whatever 5% I can get. So, but I appreciate the ability to edit colors on it to make it feel a little bit more personalized and frankly make it a little bit more dope. I personally, let's do that. The black and orange, that looks saucy. I like that. The red's cool too. Got those Viking colors, baby. Skull, you know. But we'll keep it red, and it's not football season yet, so we'll keep it that. So, you know, the armor stays with you throughout the experience. It's on cutscenes, but then they'll also like the helmet will go away after a certain point. So, and they do a pretty good job too of, you know, setting you up to get out of here pretty quickly after you achieve your objective. So, Prince Harry says, "How's the music in this game? It's beautiful, right? That's one of the awesome things about Insomniac is their production value and their production levels. And you know, it's orchestral, it's swelling, it's inspiring, it's the whole 9 yards. You know." Okay, I'm gonna try to find before we keep going through the story. I want to see if I can find. I don't think it's down here. No, not yet. Okay, that's where I'm going for the story. But there's a spy bot I want to collect to show that off first. I'll grab some Raritanium up here too, but mainly to satiate my own compulsions for trying to complete everything, even though I've already done it. I think it's over here. Let's see. Let's look at the map. Okay, so I guess I was starting to make a point earlier, and then I just totally trailed off of it. I apologize, but this game, there's at a certain point, we'll just start to show everything on the map. You know, these are Raritanium. Side markers are in blue. Main quests are in gold, which I appreciated. Maybe it's just more so because of the time constraints that we had, you know. But you're not going to be racking. Oh, okay, here we go. You're not going to be racking your brain to try to find everything. So, Raisin Beam, that's a good question. I don't know who they got for the score, but it's beautiful. It's great. Insomniac's music has been on point too, especially in Miles Morales, I feel like. But I enjoy hip hop, so that's why I appreciated it more. But yeah, so we're gonna go get a spy bot. Spy bots are basically the way for you to get the Rhino at the end. You have to collect a certain amount, and then you complete it in a certain way. Which, if you haven't seen the Insomniac tweets on what the Rhino actually does, it's incredible. If you want to keep it, you know, if you don't know yet, I want to keep it a surprise. I won't spoil it here, but it's freaking cool, man. I feel like that's just the tagline for this game. It's freaking cool, man.
Eradicated? I better head to the loading platform fast.
Richiku, yes, there are sounds that come out of the DualSense. It's like, you know, anytime you're breaking stuff or there's some crazy stuff going on, I'm hearing it like.
Absolutely.
This may be too soft to hear, but you know, I was torquing the wrench down or whatever, like. So yeah, there's sound, there's plenty of sounds to it. It's not, I don't find it overly, you know, indulgent, cumbersome, however you want to say it, but they're there. So, and I believe you can turn them off if you need to. That's the beauty. Like Insomniac has really made an effort to implement a lot of accessibility options, which, you know, I appreciate. Games are for everyone, right? We want to make sure everyone can play, no matter like who they are. But that pertains to the controller as well. Like you can use. I think you can straight up turn off the like the crazy haptics if that's not your bag. You know, you can. I think you can turn off the sound, but I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff, so I like it. Am I missing anything? Doesn't look like it. Good. I'm glad you heard that. Hope it wasn't too aggressively loud. The levels on my mixer here didn't say so, but you never know with these things. Oops. Don't be alarmed. Shot off my shotgun. That's fine. Do 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 do. Boop. There we go. Boop. Boopity boop boop boop. A lot of rare tamium over there, which I should go back to in my normal playthrough. Hello, love.
But resistance is not permitted.
Ooh, I jumped without looking, and it paid off.
There should not be on.
There's a lesson, kids. Jump, even though you don't see the, you may not see the what you're gonna jump onto. Shoot your shot is what I'm saying. Shoot your damn shot. Oh wow. God's Garage says the score was done by Mark Mothersbaugh, who was responsible for the score in the Lego Movie and Thor Ragnarok. That's an interesting like resume there. That's awesome. So that makes sense. He, especially with like something like Thor Ragnarok, that he understands whimsical, funny, but adventurous and you know, orchestral and epic. All right, this is, guys, I'm on stream. You can't be doing this to me. As Reiner says in his review, the enemies get a little samey, but I feel like that's, you know, that's Ratchet. You know, you're gonna be fighting a lot of those, you know, aliens in the jar looking dudes. You know, you're gonna be fighting a lot of the reptilian foes that we saw in the beginning, right? But I will say they do, whilst the art direction of it doesn't change a ton, they do introduce some other variants, like, oh, here, we got one right here. The sock and boppers looking MF. And there's some shielded enemies, which obviously are not a new concept in games by any stretch, but they do add an interesting wrinkle and really make some of the weapons feel more needed than others, which I appreciated. I think we'll get to the Topiary Spring Controller today, but that is my favorite addition to this game, and not in like a Flash sense either, but in just like I used it so much from a practicality standpoint. I may die. Let's lob this bad boy. Boop. Bang. Mess with me. Come at the king, you best not miss, my guy. Also, I would feel bad if my bombs destroyed these people, but they look like they're good. Okay. First spy bot. Right there, baby.
You found a resistance
think. Okay, so with the spy bots, you get kind of a lore dump with them as well. I'll save it for when y'all play it. I think I missed a gold bolt back there. I think it was, no, maybe not. Regardless, we're here now. Boop. Pops you back out. It's like I never left.
Shoplifting is not permitted.
Okay, now let's do some story. We'll get you. Let's get to Rivet, which I guess, you know, Rivet is great. Oh, here we go. Mr. Fungi. This is the turret kind of weapon. You throw him down. He's a cute, angry little mushroom man. And he starts to, and you know, he does as any automatic turret would, but he's a mushroom, so you know, better, I think. But he is the first part of my favorite combo in the game. I think I'll get the second part on stream at some point. But you'll have to just stay tuned to find out. Whilst I'm running, I do want to. I'm always long-winded, but someone asked earlier in chat what our plans are for E3, which, you know, if you if you haven't been on the internet for the last couple weeks, is now. We're in it. We considered the Battlefield reveal yesterday part of E3, but you know, you could even make the argument that the week before was the start of E3 with Horizon and whatnot, but no, today is the day of the Summer Games Fest, and we are going to be at GI. We're going to be live streaming watch-alongs for all of the big conferences. I'd have to get the official list up that we're doing, but Microsoft, Summer Games Fest, Nintendo, Square, I think maybe Capcom. So we're going to do all the big ones. We're going to do watch-alongs here on Twitch, but do not fret because we're also going to take care of our YouTube audience in that we're going to be recording some reactions and putting them up every day. And then we're also going to cover the podcast feed with, you know, on the bigger days. I think the 12th through the 15th, we said we're going to be doing like podcast recaps of the day and give more of our analysis and thoughts on what I'm excited for in E3. I know, you know, we're still pandemic era. We're not doing what am I supposed to be doing here? We're not, you know, live, right? We're not flying to LA right now, but it doesn't matter to me. Like this is my first time covering it. I'm super excited. And I hope you guys will come along for the ride, because I know we've been looking forward to it. Alex and I have been planning out what we want to do content-wise, and I think we have a good schedule for you. That's kind of the plan, whoever asked that earlier. I don't know if you're still with us or not. Skid?
Is Skid?
Yeah, as you can see, Skid, very different than his normal dimension counterpart.
Better take care of these guys or they'll go
Bang! What? Oh, it's Mr. Fungi. I was waiting for the explosion, never got it. That's okay. Look at him. He's just a cute little mushroom man. He's kind of pissed, but, you know, that's part of his charm. Where is... I know where I'm supposed to go, but I just want to see. There's the Raritanium. Need it. For those who haven't played Ratchet, you know, Raritanium allows you to upgrade your weapons, which I haven't had the opportunity to do yet, but I will shortly here. Minute boxes. Bang. Okay, so. Oh. Hello, lovely. Bang. Boop. So there is a gateway over here. You can cheese this to get a gold bolt, but I'll show you how to get it like normally. but I forced it and it eventually worked. And then it was that thing when you force things or you get to the actual way the developers planned on it, and you're like, oh, this would have been much easier. Fun guy. There we go. He is a fun guy. Sorry, I'll see myself out. Been trying to rock more dad jokes as of late. We'll see if I get fired for it. So good. And that's the thing with this combat, with the balance of how pretty this game is too. It's like just even starting from scratch, it's like, okay, I could play this for hours, and I'm going to. See, okay. There we go. Boop. First gold bolt. Gold bolt. Go. So, gold bolts allow you to, as they tend to do, customize and goof around a little bit. We like the goofs here, right? So I'll do the gold wrench here. We'll get to. Did it take it? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's bad lighting. Can't see it, pretty crazy, but I think if I collect enough gold bolts, I should get to my favorite there. And we'll see if we get there, but I think we will. I hope so. I don't know. This is just kind of a game where I just kind of soaked up into my couch and just played the hell out of it. And I don't remember where everything hits, but it's just a great summer game experience. Boop. All right, skid. Keep popping here.
Stop running! Is this some kind of test? It is, isn't it?
Alrighty, I think I get my dash here in a second. My Roscoe dash. Let's see.
There he is. Hey, wait!
Baldwin, I can't help you with that. I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Oh boy. I'll handle this, Phantom. You just get to safety.
Give me these giant crab crawling, brawling fools here. Ah! You startled me. Sturtle the turtle.
Now where'd you go?
There we go. Good. I'm glad you're excited for it. I think if you're a fan of Ratchet, like, you're not going to be disappointed. Or just like if this is your first time too, or if you've been kind of burned from the series and haven't played it in a while, I'm infatuated with this game. I think you're gonna like it if you have a PlayStation, and it is definitely. You know how Forza, something like Forza is usually the game that you use to show off, or Gran Turismo, right? You use to show off your new system. Like, I feel like this is one of those games where, you know, your partner or mom is like, why the hell did you spend $500 on a chunk of plastic that plays games? And it's like, nah, like, look at this. Like, look at this. Mom, look at the tree. Can't get those trees anywhere else. And she'll be like, okay, yeah, but also, you know, find a new apartment. And you're like, fair. So we got the Phantom Dash, not the Phantom Pain, but you know, it's effectively a dash move, but it's cool because there's multiple copies of a person, and then practically, you know, I'm pretty sure you're invincible for the time that you dash, but. That's what I know. And then it allows you to also do a little wall riding, a little Spider-Man traversal, you know what I'm saying?
I need a royal starship to find my friend. I heard you know where to get one.
I will keep popping. Following Skid here. Skid marks. Funny. Skid McMarks.
Can
I know
get
it
a
means
royal
like
starship or not?
the road, but come on. We all know. We all know what I'm thinking about.
Just as stubborn as she is.
Wait, you know that other Lombax? Where did she go?
Sargasso. She always
Enjoy
goes to
Bodwin.
Traversal.
Bodwin.
Sargasso.
If you want to, if anyone has to duck out, you know, we appreciate you being here. The archive of this will be available on Twitch, and then I'll put this one on YouTube tomorrow. It'll be available in the next day if you're just wanting to chill and watch it on YouTube. So
I'll help you get into Nefarious Tower.
I hope you're all
It's the
enjoying
only
it.
place in the city you're gonna find a royal starship.
What's so special about the blimp?
Just find a way up to that rooftop. I gotta grab my gear. But I'll meet you up there.
Rooftop. How do I get to that rooftop?
Babe!
I'm coming, Clank. Just hang on.
Oh my God! Got a little chai? Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, sharing with the GI community. That's so sweet. Thank you. No chai? Or it was chai? Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Get you a partner who will go out and get you a beautiful chai tea on a beautiful morning from a beautiful person. She's great. I'm gonna be caffeinated up though. It'll be second tea of the morning. That's very sweet though. God's Garage, you're very welcome. I'm just happy you wanted to come along for the ride. Frankly, I've been, you know, usually people are dreading getting up at 6 a.m. right, but today I was like, this is gonna be worth it. This will be fun. So, also shout out to any of the streamers who are on the West Coast and streaming this right now. That is it is early. I think it became available to stream at like 5 a.m. So their time. But you know, one of them Central boys, don't need to worry about that, at least for right now. Hello. Goodbye. God's Garage, I'm happy you're here for the long haul. And anyone else, and the lurkers, I see you. Hello. Thank you for being here. Not a bad thing to be a lurker, but just know that I appreciate you nonetheless. Good. All right, I think I can start upgrading. Yes, beautiful. Oh, another one I love, the Negatron Collider. Okay, and then obviously, once again, if you've played a Ratchet, you'll be very familiar with this. Use the tutorializer here. Boop.
You are getting it. Upgrading your loadout is not hard as long as you've got the raritanium.
Just let me. No? Okay, you're not gonna let me do that. There we go. Bang.
See? Why
Okay.
settle for a good weapon when you can
This
make
is
it
definitely,
magnificent?
obviously, you know, this isn't new to the series, but I, especially in some pinches that I ran into early on, this is definitely, you'll definitely need to be upgrading your stuff here. Let's see. We'll start with the Enforcer. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab this. Bang.
Always worth the cost to keep
So
your
the bang,
weapons in
bang,
tip-top
bangity
shape.
bang. And then I'll focus some other stuff. Like I said, I like the burst pistol. Not my favorite.
Upgrades command.
There's just better stuff, like better automatic stuff as you go on too. So, but we'll grab a couple of shots here.
Thanks again.
And then let's see how far. Okay, I just need 1,000 bolts for the next big boy weapon. Oh, Ratchet, don't die.
So you made it after all. Impressive.
CVD Tony. I see y'all. I'm the master of the stream master.
You'll get it, don't you worry. I just need you to help
But
me with one
I appreciate you popping your head out saying hello.
Nefarious Day Spa. If you can distract these troopers, I'll hack Nefarious' propaganda blimp and give this city a message it'll never forget.
Looks easy enough.
Alrighty. Let's pop pop some alien heads, huh? Alright, I'm starting to wake up a little bit more. Here we go. Sorry to interrupt your spa day, boys. Even playing this on the lower difficulty, I recommend people give this a try on like the second hardest difficulty. I think it's worth it if if you've played a fair amount of games like I have in the past, which isn't a humble brag, I promise. Ow. Pandas with bombs. If I was more in love with it, I'd try to marry it. Which would be, you know, inappropriate and weird. But this is a top tier game, ladies and gentlemen. This is worth the investment, I believe, if you have a PlayStation and are looking for something to play. I feel like that's kind of not a duh, right? But everyone I know who has a PlayStation is very excited about this, and for good reason. Even if platformers maybe aren't your thing, I think there's a lot to love here, and I think the combat is just chef's kiss. As I'm getting rolled by the crab monsters here. Bless you. Bro, you caught me, Sony Pony all the way. Nah, man. If you guys watch the podcast, you know I'm an equal opportunity gamer. I think both of the big parties have amazing stuff to offer. So, but I feel like and this is very much a position of privilege, which I understand. You know, having a PlayStation, you know, there's not a ton of stuff right now. So like anytime a new game comes out, it's always like, it feels like it's an event almost right now, which is good and bad. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. So Pandas, you ask a good question. If you don't know me and you're just joining us on stream, welcome, hello, welcome to Game Informer. I'm Alex Stadnick. Yeah, I grew up with Xbox. Xbox and Halo 3 are really the reason I am here today. Is, you know, I grew up a Nintendo kid. I loved games, but they were a hobby. But then when Halo 3 was on the horizon and I was reading Game Informers about it and getting hyped for it, that's when it changed into a passion. So I owned a PSP, but my first Sony console was a PS4. So excuse me, didn't want to burp in your ear. Andrew Reiner. Oh, I thought we blocked that guy. Andrew Reiner is in chat and asking, what mode are you playing in? I am playing in Performance RT, which I don't think you can. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, Performance Ray Tracing. It is beautiful. It is crisp. Any fans of 60 frames out there is definitely going to want to play it. If you have a 4K TV, this is the way to go. Obviously, we're not streaming in 4K. I'm not on a 4K monitor, but there's footage of it out there somewhere that you can definitely go look up. But it is chef's kiss. And the EIC himself, Andrew Reiner, coming in saying that is the way to play it. And I mean, I don't know about for you, but when Reiner tells me something, like when Reiner's excited about something, I think you should be excited about it too. Also, chat, this is the opportunity to ask Mr. Reiner any questions about his glorious review, which is on the site right now.
I'm on my way, buddy. Just hang in there for a little bit longer.
Reiner says, I only get excited about 2 things a year, so this is huge. So you hear that? Reiner's exhausted his excitement for the year. Ratchet and Clank and working with Alex Stadnick. Those are the 2 things he's only excited about the rest of the year. Boop. All right.
Aha! That has to be the access console.
All right, let's get it.
Where did you even come from?
I'm the Juggernaut. fun guy. Which is a weird sentence to anyone who's not actively paying attention to this. Oh, Reiner's not excited to work with me, which is fair. He is excited about our next cover, which, my God, oh baby, oh baby, you don't even know, chat. You don't even know. You're about to, though. I don't think we can say when we're revealing it, but it is soon. We just wrapped the Psychonauts cover, and goodness my gracious, you guys are gonna be excited. I guarantee it. Bro, get absolutely wrecked. Like, come on, what is this, amateur hour? As I get clobbered by a little eyeless dinosaur man. Try to keep up, my dude. Get out of here. Let's see. Funkmeister using the OMG emotes. Thank you for subbing. We appreciate you. Let the funk live on. Let's see. I know I missed a lot. Pandas, no, you have not missed Rivet yet. I'm still in the Ratchet section. Rivet absconded with our dear friend Clank, and we have to go find him. But we will here shortly. I'm going to show you the first like glitch side. It's not a mini game, but it is kind of a side activity that you need to do to progress in the story a little bit here. I think it's fun. It differentiates the combat a little bit, and Glitch is very cute, and I like her growth here, which is weird to say about a weird little toy gadget, right? But she has a mini arc in this game that I appreciate.
Thanks.
Right? Pans and bombs. Ratchet looks so fuzzy. I know, I just want to give him a hug. So yeah, so we're this is a creative take on getting rid of viruses. You're acting as a little, antivirus protection robot here. But it's just a cool little new world. It's not what I would say the highlight of the game is, but it's just a fun little side activity, I think. That has its own story with it. Just a little shooter, Then you have to take out these gross pulsating viruses, which if that's actually what a virus looks like in the middle of my computer, no wonder things get messed up, because that is disgusting. Health right here, but because I'm a boss, don't need it. And these start to get, they even have little upgrades for for Glitch as well as you go through, because there's multiple sections where you use her to clear out the gunk. Bang. Pandas, I would never do such a thing.
Looks like the computer is back online.
Boop. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are kicking off the day with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. If you're just joining us, I am Alex Stadnik. I have already played through this game. Not humble bragging, just statement of fact. And we wanted to share the good times with you and start the day off right. Today's going to be a busy, busy day. So this was honestly one of the only times I could get into the stream, so this is good. But we're playing the first 3 hours. We're a little over an hour in. I'll be streaming until probably around 10, I think was my plan. And we're just going to go from there. Obviously, spoilers if you don't want to see the first 3 hours of the game, but there's so much more outside of that. So if you just want to, you're here for a little bit, we appreciate you. Be sure to drop a comment, a follow, a sub even if you want. But that's where we're at right now in this beautiful, beautiful game. As Andrew Reiner so lovingly says in the chat, this is just stream number 1 for the day. Number 2 is for the Summer Game Fest watch along, which is at 1 p.m. Central Time. We're going to start at probably like 12:45, just to do a little pre-show, kind of hype ourselves up and see what the community's feeling. on such a big and exciting day. This is the E3 season, baby. I know Jeff Keighley's probably like, no, it's Summer of Games season, but like, you know, that's just this time of year. It's E3. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Nacho Key says the question is, are we gonna see more Ratchet and Clank's games? Because it was amazing. No spoilers for the ending, but I don't think this is the last time we'll see these characters, especially with Rivet's inclusion. I think she's fantastic. I think she fits perfectly in this world. And I would imagine we start to see more and more from these lovely characters.
And get home.
You must seriously think I'm an idiot.
Pandas with bombs. Let's get it, baby. We're hanging out all day. It's gonna be wonderful.
Has the Emperor written all over it.
Raisin B Man, the last of Ratchet Part 2.
Mort, what's going on?
Oh dear.
Brace for impact.
Oh, look out.
There we go. So this is the first time we're actually gonna get to play as the sweet girl herself, Rivet, and she kicks ass. I'm just gonna say it. Andrew Reiner, get out of here with your nice words.
Where are you taking me?
I do what I can. Here's what I told Reiner. I make videos and I say nice things. That's my shtick. Also, just like, screw me for a second. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. The particle effects, the lighting. Oh my god. Let's get some photo mode out here. So okay, their photo mode is pretty fantastic in this. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is what I was trying to show earlier. Look at the detail in her eyes. Like, that's real, man. There's no faking that. Like, that is incredible. Oh my god. Pandas with bombs. You said it, my friend. The rays are being traced. It is incredible. So we can get. I'll show you some of the filters and stuff like that. And you know, Insomniac has definitely not pioneered. They weren't the first to do photo mode, but they've really done an amazing job of making it like a fully fledged piece of their games. And I really think probably outside of Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best photo modes out there, and this is no different. So, you know, you get the crazy filters. I believe was I going? I think you can unlock more filters or more stickers and stuff like that with the bolts. So you're limited to a certain amount at the start. But yeah, look at that. Oh, bang. Oh man, this is just hideous. This is awful. I don't know why anyone would take a picture in here, but you know, I appreciate that it's there. And then, you know, have her. Let's compose something nice here. Let's get a nice vintage feel with it. And then you can add some frames here. You know, if you're trying to get it on that IG, you know, that social life, we're on here. We got you. What else we got? A little cinematic. Yeah, let's get that cinematic action going here. And then you can, you know, you can play with the exposure. You can play the exposure looks good there. Play with the aperture a little bit. Blur her a little bit. Let's get a little, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunrise or sun here. Let's see. And there you go. We call that art in the business. Boop. And there you go. That is how you make a photo. Let's see. Do they have a PS2 filter? I think so. I scrolled through them. You can scroll through a little bit more, but like I said, I believe you can unlock a few more through the gold bolts, but actually I think you can quote me on that one. But anywho, boop, boop, boop. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't think I haven't encountered that, pandas. So I don't think so. But just because I didn't encounter it doesn't mean it's necessarily not there. Let's see. Mr. Khan, what are you doing? I want to buy from you. Hello. You sleeping? Boop. No. Okay. Oh, I have to clear out the riff-raff. So, as a... Yeah, level up. So, as Mr. Reiner eloquently put in his review, Ratchet and Rivet are no different play-wise. Which, you know, not disappointing, but maybe a missed opportunity, right? Like, you know, there's no... Other than their commentary and whatnot, you know, they're not super different in that way. But, you know, I still, like, I think Jennifer Hale did a really great job voicing Rivet, as she tends to do. You know, you're not the goatee for a reason, right? Or you are the goatee for a reason. And her dynamic with Clank is very interesting. I very much enjoy it. So let's see, what do we got here? What are you buying? The topiary sprinkler! Yeah, buddy! Oh, but also the collider. Ugh. I think... Oh, I like both of these guns so much. These are probably two of my favorites. Let's buy the sprinkler first. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, pans the bombs. You know, you already know. And we're halfway to the collider, so we'll be just fine. Save up a little bit there. So the sprinkler, if you haven't seen any of the pre-release coverage, acts as it's another kind of lobbed grenade, which also freezes people, basically. It's a good place to show it. Which comes in handy when you start to meet some of the more dastardly enemies in the game. So, but my combo of choice is the sprinkler mixed with Mr. Fungi. It overwhelms these poor bastards. And here, I guess I can. Oh, they put that up there this time. Oh, because I think I bought it. And then you just unleash holy hell on them, and it's really unfair. There we go. Ooh, I see. It's a better combo. You'll see. I think you'll see it a little bit more when there's some bigger enemies, but you will see. I promise. You'll all see. We'll get there. It'll be beautiful. I promise. Or your money back. I can't offer your time back. That's something that's already has been taken from you. Throw that in the midst. But yeah, look at these. Never stood a chance. And look how cute they are. And now they're dead. And like I said, it's not like I feel like the collider is definitely flashier, right? That energy blast. But this is definitely something that I found myself using a ton. Let's do another little pocket dimension.
What is this place?
A
I don't know why, but I feel like that would have been a good like Vita title for one of these or something like that.
Come up with this stuff.
Pocket. Vita goes in your pocket. R.I.P. Vita.
The Mortis helper bot must have wandered
Oh, sorry, pandas, that I was projecting on you.
There is the Speetle.
Here we go. Let's get on this slug. Get a little slug action here.
Well, hello there.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Bang. Yep.
Maybe Maynard can lead me to the Mortis.
I don't know. I don't think in this run. I think this is kind of an intro. Well, no. We got some fun coming up here. just casually loads an entirely new world. You know, nothing crazy.
Let's find the mark.
Just instantaneous loading. I spit on my computer.
Excuse me.
You are not able. Oh, you are able to throw the hammer. You're not able to do it whilst on Slugman here.
See? Sometimes I don't crash.
No. That was closer than it needed to be. Boop. Yeah.
There's the gelatonium factory. Coming north.
The gelatonium.
We didn't follow that Lombax and his Robopet across dimensions. Just
I'll
to
throw the
get
haptor.
stopped by some
Throw the haptor. Throw the hammer for you in a second. I was trying to say haptic and hammer at the same time, and it did not work. Alexander Ross. First off, wonderful name. Second, it's definitely up there. Here, there's a little hammer throwing for you. Bang, bang. Oh, bang. Woo, sheesh. It's top 3 for me. I would say Resident Evil, Returnal, and Ratchet are probably my big 3 right now. I loved Pokemon Snap. I loved, Bowser's Fury. I'm really enjoying Mass Effect Collection, but I feel like the GI rules have sunk into my head where, we don't necessarily count remasters. But that, obviously Mass Effect is Mass Effect. But I would say my top 3 for new games this year are those 3. Raisin B-Man says Guilty Gear Strive. Excited for that one. I'm not a fighting guy, or excuse me, a Guilty Gear guy, not because it's bad, just because it's not my cup of tea. I believe new hire John Carson is big into Guilty Gear. I could be wrong though. So, chat. Actually, what a question. What a segue. What's your goatee so far? I'm curious what you guys are liking from the year that's been, because I know we lamented the lack of games to start the year, but honestly, like, I think that's kind of becoming a thing of the past. At least as it pertains to this year, obviously we've had plenty of delays, but like, at least for me, from here on out the rest of the year, there's at least 1 to 2 games each month I'm excited for.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Oh, and to keep you all
We
busy
have
while I'm gone,
Mario Golf coming up, which I'm very excited for. Skyward Sword HD, which I'm dubious of. I'm curious. I never played the first one, but there's some people with some very strong opinions about that game. But then we have Kena, Bridge of Spirits. We have Deathloop. We have Far Cry and Battlefield and Back 4 Blood. We got a lot. Here we go. Oh, I can't afford it. Gonna run back here, get a gold bolt, I believe. Let's see. Pandas the Bomb says Yakuza, game of the year so far. I would imagine you're playing Like a Dragon, but let me know. I really liked Like a Dragon's style. I was into it, but I never got super deep into it. And apparently I was wrong. I thought there was a bolt back here, but I guess not. Maybe that comes later. Let's see. TR Bucket says Hitman 3 is my game of the year so far, followed by new Pokemon Snap, though today a certain game is coming out that I think could take number 1. 100 billion%. Who am I supposed to be talking to? Okay. That's right. Yeah, and to your point, Bucket, Hitman 3 has one of my favorite moments of the year, like, by far. And that's the Knives Out-esque mission in the house, and I thought it was so good. So yeah, Topiary, definitely a big boon for the big boys here. Let's just slow their roll a little bit, and you know what? Look good doing it. Oh baby, that was close. Oh, it hit. That was more than close. You guys are annoying. Goodbye. I don't think this Grunthor would be nearly as crabby if it wasn't for these stupid... Ow! Alright, hold on. Slow your roll, my guy. My guy. Boop! What do you think that feels like to have your entire body turn into shrubbery? I don't know if I want to find out. Would it be like peaceful, or would it just be the worst thing in the world? There we go.
Thanks for looking out.
The best shenanigans bucket. The best shenanigans. Royce, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Happy to have everyone. The chatters, the tweeters, the lurkers, the followers, the subscribers. All of you. So happy to be here with you. Let's see. Here we go. Get away from the morts. Ow. So I definitely, like, you'll see me switching every once in a while, but I definitely use the weapon wheel, like this weapon wheel, a decent amount, especially towards the end when you start to have pages of weapons. I feel like I always forget to use my dash here. Oh yeah, flexing? Not anymore, my guy. It is a good morning indeed, isn't it? It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Supposed to be 90 here, I think, again. We've had a string of 90-degree days, so I haven't been going outside a ton. Hopefully it's nice where you are all residing. All right, that's just rude. Here, my guy. Ugh. Send you to Kingdom Come or Hell or wherever we're sending you to. We're gonna send you though. He's silly. I'm still gonna send it.
You as well.
Come on, bang. Still gonna send it. Wouldn't recommend trying the scatter bombs on these guys, but you know, when it works, it works. I want to get, there's another like automatic firing gun in this, but it is lightning and it homes in a little bit better than this gun does. But them's be the breaks. Oh, interesting. TR Bucket talks about Chidkori, a colorful tale. You have my interest when you say Lena Rain is composing, so I'm all in on that. Royce TX, great question. They ask, do you think it's necessary to play previous titles before playing this one? Absolutely not. If you want to, be my guest. I didn't play. I started Into the Nexus on PS Now, and it's good, but I don't love PS Now just in general. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Just because the delay for me is noticeable, right? But so it's, if you have PlayStation Now, try it. But I wouldn't stave off your playing of this because you want to catch up on the lore. Like, it's really, I don't think it's necessary. If that's your journey, so be it. But no, I don't think it's necessary at all to get caught up on it.
I may regret suggesting this, but
I did the same thing, TR Bucket. And even that is, not super necessary. It's fun. Like, that game is amazing and it still holds up really well today. But if you're excited for this, if you have a PlayStation, like, play it. Don't worry about catching up on anything. They do a good job filling in, and just like doesn't like the focus is so much on Ratchet and Rivet and Clank. So I wouldn't worry about catching up. This isn't like a Kojima joint. You're not, you know, we're not playing Kingdom Hearts here. Like, I think you should be good. Oh, I need health. Speaking of not being good. Oh, what? Yo, I'm calling straight shenanigans on that.
And there's another thorn in the way.
But I did that on purpose, you see, because I wanted to show you how quick the loading was when you died. There you go. You're welcome, chat. Out of that. One of these streams, I'll have a no death run. But it's not this day. For this day, we fight. Oh. I'm so used to when you start to level up the sprinkler and the Mr. Fungi, they definitely last a lot longer. So I'm a little bit more used to that. I know excuses. Don't give them to me. Excuses are like buttholes. And I just wanted to say butthole. Sorry, Reiner. Get rid of them ads, baby. No, we should be fine. See, I smoked him that time. So good for crowd control, though.
And now for my final enemy.
Yeah.
Mortis
Alrighty.
pressure locks.
Let's see. What do we got in chat? What do we got in chat? It took me a second to read your name, why you always be telling me this. But yeah, right? It is. There's just nice little callbacks to games of the past, but like, you know, it not just diminishing anything, but like, you know, you don't need to know that the enemies I just fought were from a past game, right? Like, it's still fun. They're still colorful and cool. That's where the bolt is. Okay.
So shiny.
Which, what do you think Ratchet and Rivet do with gold bolts? Like, do they just sit in their pocket, like collecting dust? Here we go. I love the bolt replacement so much because it allows me to change the bolts out for overcharge from Sunset Overdrive, which everyone should do. I'm not telling you how to live your life. You're a person. You can choose whatever you want. If you want rupees, go ahead. Orbs, they look cool. Coins, sure. We can play Mario. But how often are you going to get to collect the sweet, sweet nectar of overcharge? I say never. A little distracting, sure, but I think it's worth it because, frankly, I freaking love Sunset Overdrive, and I think it's some of Insomniac's best, period. And I want more. I want more so much. We did an E3 predictions episode of the GI show. We did a little special edition for you, which if there's still time. Go watch it to tell us how wrong we are when things don't go that way. But Liana Rupert predicted that we would have some Sunset Overdrive news at E3, and I would love it if that were the case. I don't know. We'll see, but I would love that very much. 'Cause that game is just fun. Just fun.
If only I could talk with Ratchet.
There we go.
Home sweet home.
Why are you so hesitant to trust
All right,
me?
we're in Rivet's little hideout here.
Probably my thing, especially when they're tearing my galaxy apart.
I am not. I was trying to help Ratchet find the other boxes.
Truth soon enough. Once I scan you and the infobot I found in Nefarious City.
True, Raisin B, man. I didn't think about that.
Safe for now.
TR bucket, right? Yeah, they're gonna be tweaking on energy drinks. Let's see. Is my tea ready to drink?
This is
Just
extremely
barely.
unnecessary.
Hey, look at that.
Lombax.
What game are you talking about, Pandas with Bombs?
Okay. So, you were being honest.
As I have been saying repeatedly,
Oh, Sunset
You're
Overdrive. Yeah,
Nefarious.
like
He looks a lot
I really
like mine.
think.
Evil like him too.
Well, I don't know the backroom discussions on it, right? But
I know it might
I
sound
really
crazy,
believe
but
there is
you
no
think he is
Spider-Man,
your dimensional
Marvel
counterpart.
Spider-Man from Insomniac without Sunset Overdrive because
Or
they were so
something.
able
Look,
to
whatever's
free
going
themselves
on
with the
here, we're
locomotion
gonna
and really
fix
try
it.
something exciting in that
I
game.
thought robots are not your
I think it
thing.
Not
proved
all of them, just
to whoever they had to prove it to,
most.
Marvel, Disney,
know,
whatever, like,
like
you
the
know,
Emperor,
they're
his
capable of
stupid
making
followers,
a
pirates.
game where it feels fun to just move and live in
I
that
see the
space,
irony too.
which is what Spider-Man is, right? Like, that's why
I
we all
apologize.
loved the
I did not
PS2
mean
Spider-Man
to,
2, right? Because it was just
You
perfectly fun to swing around in that game,
I just
and
watched
that's
your
part of the
brain
enjoyment of it. And that's my thing with Sunset is like, there are very few games that are just so fun to be in and rail slide and move around in. And, you know, there's no excuse at this point to not try Sunset. It's like $3 everywhere. I think you can go to like a Quick Trip and find it for $3. Which sucks because that game is better than being in a bargain bin. But I rest my case. So, Hottie Fish says, is this the performance mode or performance ray tracing mode? Bro, we tracing rays up here. We gotta be tracing rays all day. And then you know, if we were on a 4K TV, like it would be 4K 60, which is just incredible still. But alas, we are limited to the technology in front of us. But let's get racing. Let's get racing here. Racing B-Man. There. Oh, so good. So good. There's no ramps around, game. Why are you slowing me down? Did I miss a ramp? Maybe I missed a ramp. Oh well. Yep, definitely missed a ramp. That's okay. Do everything yourself. Here we go. Well, the game's like, bro, you messing up. We're giving you opportunities here. You're blowing it for your audience. But it's okay. 'Cause we make do! Bang! Here we go. Another boss battle. Little fungus going here. Oh, see? Not so big now, huh? Nice try, bruh. Ugh. Bro, this thing. He's too big for his britches, you know? I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't feel that way in a second here. I don't know if I could recreate that or not, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I should have jumped. Oh, nope. Ah, yes. Yeah, leveled that up too. Nice little part about leveling up your weapons is that it refills their ammo, which comes in mighty clutch when you know, you got big goofuses coming at you like this. Bang. Let's see. Prince Harry, what percentage of bosses shoot giant laser beams? Most? I don't think all. Most? Though? Right? That's kind of what you want out of a giant boss, though, right? Giant lasers. All I want is a shark shooting freaking laser beams out of its head. Ugh. Little 90s reference for you.
I can't get to the flight stabilizer until I jump on that thing's back.
Get there. Yeah. Boop. Pandas with bombs. Do you move your console back and forth from your TV to your recording streaming setup, or do you just stay at your computer? No, I definitely move back and forth. I am very much, you know, no shade, not a PC guy. I unfortunately associate, you know, my PC with work, so I definitely like need my space to chill and play. So I definitely am more of a console, you know, gaming on the couch type of guy. But, you know, for the good people of the GI community, you better believe I'll move my PS5 wherever it takes. Which, you know, is literally just across the couch. I'm not moving mountains for y'all. Oof, used the wrong one. Ow! Health would be good. It's right there. Boop. Ow! I would have died if not for that health pickup. We'll be good. Oh, bomb it up here. Bang, bang, bangity bang. So the bang, bang, bangity bang. Ooh, it's gonna hit me. Yeah, that's okay. Oh no, I used all my sprinklers. Damn it. He's looking weak though. Oh no. Yep, all those are gone now. Yikes. I disagree. I think I got through that pretty handily. So a couple of fun guys down here. Oh no, I'll just die instead. Make your money moves here. Nope. Oh shoot. Now you are. Go. Now we're cooking, baby. Pandas, I'll miss you.
Let me drive that thing.
40%. We're cooking here. We're cooking. Get your nonsense out of here. God bless this bomb though. Collider is also perfect for this fight, but alas, that is not meant to be in our current being, you know? Can't lament what we don't have, we just gotta stay positive and look at the things we do have.
Your cause is coming to an end, rebel.
Going with a different approach this time around, which I'm not mad about, for being honest. You there. And once you start to play more, you're just gonna know where your weapons are, which feels good. And then it feels like even though you're pausing the action technically, you still feel like you're fully engaged and switching and moving like, you know, like you need to. There we go. There we go. Never stood a chance. Never stood a chance.
You okay, Bolts?
You
She
came
trusts
after
him
me.
a little bit.
Thank you.
Death by back on.
Well, we still got
You
some
better believe it.
unfinished
First try,
business.
baby. No one saw anything
And now
else.
we can help out the Morts caught up in whatever that thing is.
Just checking a little slackety slack. If it's good, everything is moving smoothly. E3 week. Hype, 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 hype. Getting that hype train rolling, baby. Okay, we'll go down this way. I think the first Clank mini
How
game
about
is
I
coming
hook
up
you
here
with a
now.
signal booster to fix that communicator of yours.
But that would be delightful.
Not as thrilling as what we're gonna find in these infobots.
Yeah, I believe it's right here. So this is Clank has somewhat of an idea and is learning how to fix the dimensional rifts that are becoming quite dangerous and have put people in this predicament.
Do not enter.
Um,
Got it.
May I take a look? I have
So
some
and
experience
just
with
like the
dimensional
glitch
anomalies.
mini game, for lack of a better term, I'll call it mini game. Like I like these sequences just fine. They're not game breaking nor game making, but I think they're a nice little change. So first try, 0 death. Yeah, eat your heart out, Dan Tack. Talking about all these Souls games and whatnot. Nah. Ratchet's where the difficulty's at, and I am batting 1,000.
You don't know? Well, I don't either. It appears to be a space between dimensions.
John Carson, ray tracing is what I imagine you sounded like when you typed that out.
Time will tell.
Oh dear. Well, I am Clank. Please allow me
You
to
whispered that sweet nothing into my
Right,
ear.
yes, Clank. I am the all-seeing cosmic prophet of interdimensional sector 2255 phase Omega. But you can call me Gary. Here we are, Clank.
So Gare Bear here, as we call him because we're very close friends, is a part of a monks group that is, as you're hearing, is very aware of the time rifts and whatnot, and helps us through our journey.
You know how to fix the dimensions. And why are there
So
copies
when
of
we talked to the devs about these particular levels, they said they kind of drew some inspiration from Lemmings. I don't know if anyone played that, but leading your dimensional selves, your dimensional possibility selves, basically to the finish line over here. We need to light those lights up. How are we gonna do that, Alex? I'm so happy you asked. I'll show you. Each we get different spheres, and each sphere has a different use. So that one was the lift sphere, obviously lifted me across. Get this overdrive here, and now they'll let the lemmings do their work.
If you can guide them to the meta terminal ahead, you will begin to repair this anomaly. Now, enter the meta terminal, and you'll be one step closer to fixing this
And then
dimensional
each
anomaly.
there's a couple of the I can't remember exactly how many there are, but there's a couple of these sections. Each have 3 mini puzzles that you have to solve. So this is the speed sphere,
That'll get you moving.
and they start to mix the spheres in interesting ways. So right now I can't get through these at all, even if I hit them. And you think to yourself, Alex, you're stuck forever. The dimensions are gonna fall apart. No. Green with green. Bang, 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 bang. Look at that. See, we're solving puzzles here. We are problem solvers, my dudes and dudettes. And then you can obviously grab these back. So now my little guys have enough speed to get up and over. But
That
still
device may be
not
able
all
to
the way
read out
there.
my possibilities. There must be a way to activate it.
There we go. Okay. Prof Mid Valley, I got you. Don't you worry. Stick with me, friends. We're gonna go places together. I guarantee it.
I am cautiously optimistic.
Meta terminal. Meta. One last one.
I feel myself learning
For now,
something
anyways.
by completing these puzzles, but I cannot explain what it is.
The words will come
There's a
to
lift
you
sphere there.
already. Now, lead
that.
your possibilities to the
Boop.
final meta terminal.
Grab one of
Try
these
not to
speed
stress you out,
boosters
but
here.
there's a lot riding on this. Like, a lot.
If I fix this anomaly, will that fix
throw
all
that
the damage
there.
that has been done in this dimension?
I don't know if my narration is helping or hurting.
Too quickly to do that. I'm
I guess I
afraid a
need that.
dimensional
Oh, wait, hold
cataclysm
on.
is coming, and our only hope to stop it is with that which caused it.
The Dimensionator.
Get this out of here.
Indeed. But if repairing anomalies is helping you learn about dimensionality,
There we go. Okay.
I think you'll soon be able to learn enough to save us
Oh,
all.
I want to lift
Hopefully. I hope
here.
I'm not interrupting your process.
I
And
wonder
speed.
if I will be able to
There.
solve all of this in the end.
What makes you say that?
It has been a long time since I have been a hero.
There we go.
And with everything that happened with the
Okey-doke.
Dimensionator,
Should be good now.
I am concerned.
'Cause my guys are getting
Times of great
crushed.
stress, which seems to be every day of
Avoid
my
that.
life. I've always found it best to take things
down
one
here.
step at a time. Focus on what's in front of you.
And redirect them. We should be good. Pooh. I think this is how you pronounce your name, and I really hope it is at this point. Pooh Berries asks, feel next gen? Definitely. I think this is one of those games that, with the amazing vistas, the SSD power of switching, you know, arenas basically on the fly, fully loading them like within the blink of an eye. You know, I definitely feel like this is a next gen experience mixed with the haptics of the controller. I think this is one of the first ones where I told my buddy this. I was like, yo, you should probably start saving for a PlayStation. And not only that, now, like, you know, Ratchet's been phenomenal. But also you're starting to get more of a lineup now on PS5 where, you know, I know people are upset they still can't get it. At the same time, it feels like every passing month is a better reason to own one now, right? Because now it's Ratchet, but it's not just Ratchet, it's Returnal, it's Spider-Man, it's Demon Souls, and, you know, it's going to be Kena in August, right? Which I'm very excited for. You know, Legend of Zelda meets, you know, maybe Pikmin a little bit, in a, you know, very beautifully animated world. Deathloop is PS5 exclusive. That comes in September, so we're not far off from having, like, you know, 6 or 7 really great games. And then that's not even counting the indies. Like, you know, hopefully, I think Solar Ash is supposed to be this year. We haven't heard from Little Devil Inside in quite some time, but that game looks very exciting to me. There's a lot of good stuff that I'm definitely excited for. John Carson points out Intergrade looks great on PS5. I am excited for Intergrade. I really want to. Final Fantasy took me by surprise last year, and, you know, I am very much a newbie when it comes to Final Fantasy games, but like 7 Remake I thought was fantastic, and I'm very excited to dive back in. Okay, let's grab the Collider because I was sorely missing that. And then, where's my topiary? Yeah, all this. Give me all of it. So, boop. Bless you. So that's really nice. Potential to heal. We always love that. We're big fans of the healing. At Game Informer here. Get a little scatter bomb. Or Dr. Fungi, excuse me. Get a little toxicity here, the good kind, which I guess I didn't know there was good toxicity, but we're here today. Gone tomorrow. Boom. Yes, this gun is fantastic. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Let's go do another pocket dimension because I feel like I missed a couple. Yeah, so nice thing, you know, nothing new, right? But you can, quality of life changes, you can mark stuff on your map. Makes it feel good. TTV Leland, don't know how to pronounce your name, but, you know, I may sound like a frog, but I look like a damn prince, so that's what's important, you know?
Mort, you fixed it! Thank you. Ready to go?
Where is there is? Go to another pocket dimension here. Well, attempt to, as I fail at it miserably. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Is there a quicker way to get back over here? No. Grab my guy over here and we'll be good. Bang. So yeah, chat, let me know what. There's more of you filing in now. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate your presence here. It gives me life. Let me know what you want to see. You know, this is your stream. This is your curiosity here. I want to make sure that you know, you feel like you're getting enough out of the viewing, right? But let me know what you want to see. If you want me to keep doing some side stuff, if you want me to continue on in the story, you know, I like showing just enough, but not. You know, I want to make sure that you all feel like you have a good experience when you pick this game up as well. Also, a little Crash love here. I feel like Crash Bandicoot. Go. Ah! Yep, we knew that was going to happen. Set a bang. Bang. Ah! Damn it. All right. Another set of armor. Let's see what we got here.
Yes!
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Shoes! We got shoes! Let's see. Let's put on the swaggy hat. I liked personally, once again, not telling you how to play, I liked differentiating the characters for Ratchet and Rivet. You have the autonomy and the power to do as such. And I'm going to hit you with these Viking colors here, I think. We almost have the full set, but look at her. She's great. Skull! All right. How? I know I talked to. Okay. Wait. Oh no, I came from this way. Yeesh. There we go. There we go. Get a little overdrive. Cool. God's Garage. This is great. As long as you're having a good time, we're just chilling. Oh, I'm having a time. I had the time of my life. And I owe it all to you, chat. Okay, so there's also, where is it? There's another collectible over here. And I think actually this is a trophy to turn on this TV. So, a little insider tip. These Build-A-Bears here. Boop. They are collectible. I'm not sure exactly what they do or unlock because I haven't collected them all, I should say. But that's where we're at. But yeah, chat, definitely let me know if there's something you want me to highlight. I think I've done a pretty good job so far of showing the game off. It's like, not that the game is like simple or anything like that, but you know, it's pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward adventure. And that's not a bad thing. Okay. Let's go see what the Ratch Daddy's up to. Which kind of sounds like a gross name for Ratchet, but you know, you can't take back what you say on the internet. Okay. There are plenty of reasons to come back to this place. Not any. I think I have to leave though first. Because I definitely don't have all the collectibles. As you can see in the kind of bottom right, it'll tell you, you know, how many spy bots are left, gold bolts, armor sets and whatnot. Nothing too complex. Where am I going? Get on one of my slugmas here. Cool. Not going very far on that one. Just want to get back to my sheep. Let's see if this is the way to do it. I think not. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, we're good. There's my ship. Let's see. Seagax. Gax? I think that's how you pronounce it. Are you gonna stream the Summer Games Fest? You better believe we are the Summer Games Fest. What are you talking about? No, Jeff Keighley's put a lot more work into it than we have. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, welcome. Thank you for watching the Ratchet Clank stream here later today. This is only stream number 1, baby. Only number 1. You kidding me? We're gonna give you plenty of streams today. Stream number 2 starts at 12:45 p.m. Central Time, as we are going to be reacting, giving spicy takes, losing our minds to whatever Jeff Keighley has prepared for us in the Summer Games Fest later today. We have, let's see, what have they confirmed? Warzone Season 4 will be there, if y'all are Warzone heads. I believe so. Overwatch announced cross-play for the beta first time, which is insane. That game should have had it a long time ago. Anyways, but I think they also said in the piece that Marcus wrote up, I think we're also getting new looks at Overwatch 2. I think it's only skins, but who knows? We'll have to tune in to find out. So yeah, definitely come back to Twitch for that. If you're excited to have Alex and I on, the illustrious Mr. Van Aken will be joining me for that. And I cannot wait. Dimebag says, is there going to be DLC for this game? They haven't said as much. I guess I am not versed in my Ratchet history to know if they ever have done DLC. You know, they did DLC for Spider-Man, City Never Sleeps. I don't know if you can do a Sargasso that never sleeps in this, but you know, if the opportunity is right, they'll hopefully fill in. I'd love, you know, I guess I don't know how difficult it would be to plan for another weapon, or like, you know, like, because I feel like DLC for this game specifically, it would have to be interesting, right? It would have to be like at least one new gun, some new skins, and a new world maybe. So we'll see. Segax says, awesome Switch Pro release. I can dream. So I don't know about release, but I'm with you. I really hope a Switch Pro is announced within the next couple of days. The leaks keep coming, you know, so it's like it feels like where there's smoke, there's fire. But honestly, we don't know what we don't know yet. But man, oh geez, would I really love that. My Switch is completely busted in the back at this point, which is a real bummer, as the kids say. How do I keep? I don't know if I did this in my first playthrough. There it is. Come on, line up. There we go. Yeah, I want an OLED screen so bad, because I play my Switch mainly in handheld, I would say. Unless it's like a Breath of the Wild, right? Or something that demands to be on the screen. I played a decent amount of Pokemon Snap on my TV as well. Which, that game is very pretty. Not, you know, not Last of Us, which is not trying to be, but I think it is really pretty and offers a cool look at what a densely populated Pokemon world could be. So, Pooh Berries, yes, the game does have difficulty options. Resistance Leader, Legend, Explorer, Recruit, and Agent. And I believe I was playing on... What was I playing on? Let's see. Did I switch it? Oh, I'm on Legend. Oh, I'm on the hardest difficulty. Look at that. What a stud this guy is. Didn't even try to. That explains why I died a couple of times, though. Let's see.
Mort's limeade recipes slowly coming along.
Segax, my sister's dog ate my 3DS, so hopefully dog-proof, too. Is your dog still alive? That feels like that would be incredibly difficult for a doggy to process. Let's see. Leland, what's my middle school dream again? You'll have to remind me. I had a lot of dreams in middle school. Also, I had a really I obviously was a little stressed for today because I had a stress dream last night that it was the day of this stream. It was setting up. It was all announced and whatnot, and I was in like the middle of Wisconsin at a cabin, and like I couldn't get to my PlayStation. But then someone set up my PlayStation on remote play so I could still play it. But then I like dropped my computer and it shattered, and there was like, we were live and there was 10,000 people watching the stream or something like that, and it was just like staying on the load screen, and like Reiner was so mad at me. It was a very real stress stream, but it doesn't make any sense. So there you go. Obviously I was excited and nervous for the stream today. There you go. There's Big Al's big dream section for you. Dear sweet chatters, the GI community at large here, hello. I am curious, with all this talk of the 3 E's and the festive games in the summer, I'm curious of what you are all excited about, and if you have any lightning rod, there we go. I'm curious if you guys have predictions as well. We gave our predictions on the GI show earlier this week. Definitely go check that out. It is a very, very good conversation. I think we have some good predictions, but I want to hear from you. I hear from my coworkers all the time. Don't need to hear from them anymore. Give me a sweet prediction here on what we're gonna see. I definitely can start. Pooh Berries, that would be a Sony handheld, would be pretty cool, even though I think they've been pretty staunchly against it at this point. You know, I don't think the Vita performed. It sucks because the Vita, you know, I feel like the Switch kind of took over in the Vita spot of being a highly polished handheld machine that is also the home of indies, you know, which is what I use my Switch for. So I don't know if Sony would ever retread those waters, but it's a, you know, no bad predictions here, right? Turning my weapons in. We're at Zerkies now, baby.
Think I'd be used to that by now.
Seagax says Bayonetta 3 release, Metroid 4 release, Valpal release. I don't know what that Valpal is, but I know, right? TR Bucket, doesn't this look happening and hopping? Look at these guys. I'd go get a drink with these guys. Look at that! Look at that punch bowl! Oh my goodness, that's quite a drink. Look at that bull riding. Beautiful time here. Look at this sheep. Look at all the freaking hairs on the sheep and the wool. Excuse me.
Hey, Zerky,
Oh, okay.
have you seen
I don't know
our
anything about the
first
Valpal.
mate anywhere? I need a signal booster.
Well. We meet
Ah,
again,
Pierre.
Mary Jane.
Give me the part.
Did you follow me here? Another fruitless effort to win my affection?
Give me the part, Pierre.
Zang Master. Hello, Zang. I don't know if you've popped up in the chat today or not. If you have, I apologize. Still waking up. Dragon's Dogma 2. It's a good call. Joe Juba, if he were still at GI, would heavily agree with you. Actually, he would agree with you just in general because, you know, he's still alive and kicking. For those who haven't seen, here, I'll get through this cutscene first. Then we'll show off the arena.
I am more lover than fighter. For you, I will always.
All right, Pooh Berries. Half-Life 3 would be amazing. I don't think it's time,
I have many
but it could be.
issues with that
Who knows?
question.
There's no wrong answers when we're predicting, you know? There's gonna be Half-Life 4. Let's get it. A couple of my predictions.
It's cool. I'll show you.
If you guys saw that, I have more on the video than the podcast that we did, but some of the ones I didn't get to is I think there's going to be nary a mention of Metroid 4. I think that's still too early, and I think they're going to want to focus on this year for Nintendo. Here's Liana said Fable gameplay. I agree.
So this hit list of the Emperor's
One that I didn't get to that I'm excited about the potential of is, you know, we're in year 35 for Zelda right now. You know, they're doing the anniversary stuff a little bit, but we haven't seen a full rollout of that. And I think this would be a perfect time to unleash. Hold on, I'll build the tension a little bit because we're going to show off the arena here. You know, if you've played Ratchet Clank, you're familiar. There's a bunch of different arena challenges. I have found the difficulty spikes are pretty crazy in this when you have to use just one weapon. But we'll see if we get to that or not. Maybe I'll turn the difficulty down for that. One of my predictions that I would love to see come true is, you know, with the Switch we have how do I get through the, okay. Oh yes, this is a little more intense. You know, on Switch Online we have the Super Nintendo online and we have the NES online, right? But I would like to see them expand those libraries, and not only just those libraries, but add new consoles. And I think a perfect place to do that in is to do the Game Boy Online. And I think that would work nicely with, you know, the Legend of Zelda Anniversary, because, you know, you could say, hey, you know, Minish Cap is going to be a headliner of this, the original Link's Awakening, right? Like, there's a bunch of really good opportunities to roll out a Game Boy launch on the Switch, right? But also like tie it in with the other stuff, because it's a Pokemon anniversary too. So you could be like, hey, Game Boy Online, you're getting all the Pokemon, the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games. You're getting all the, you know, Legend of Zelda games that were on Game Boy Advance, like Game Boy Color, all that kind of stuff. So that's something, I mean, that's not going to be my moment of E3, but I think it would be a nice little touch. And I think it's nothing but a good thing, as Mr. Van Aken says, to continue to make games accessible and out there. So that's just me, you know, that's the life I live. Judge me if you want. I'm sure some of you already have, but that's okay, you know. It's not going to phase me, bruh. Zelda 2 remake would be cool. WarioWare on Switch gets announced. I'm not a WarioWare guy, but I know a lot of people are, and, you know, I'd be here for it. I'm here for you. I want you all to be happy. And Nintendo does too. They just show it in weird ways sometimes. TR Bucket says, I think we'll see Starfield at Microsoft. They're definitely teasing it, right? If you're unfamiliar, Microsoft put out their teaser image announcing their conference, and the top half was Halo, sweet Halo goodness, and then the bottom half was a planet that looked very reminiscent of the Starfield planet. I'm gonna die here, unless I don't, which is also possible. Dubious, but possible. Oh, health collected. We're good, baby. We're good. We out here. Dimebag says, any horror games to be announced? I don't know. Horror's in a weird spot for games right now, right? You know, we know Resident Evil, you know, Village just came out, and I haven't seen sales numbers or anything like that, but, you know, had very high critical success, which isn't always a barometer for you know, actual sales and whatnot, but it's Resident Evil. I'm sure it did just fine. And they've said that Capcom is going to show more from Resident Evil Village at the conference or whatever. So, I said Capcom, right? I don't know. Things are blurring together. Anyways, so we may, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if we got like DLC or something like that. And then we'll see. You know, there's the heavily rumored Resident Evil 4 remake, though Marcus Stewart on our predictions podcast kind of not put a damper on that, but gave a different spin on it, and he thought maybe that remake was actually just the VR one that they're doing, which is entirely possible, I feel like. And he wants Code Veronica personally. So, and we'll see, you know, Bethesda has The Evil Within. I don't know if we'll see anything from that franchise anymore. You know, the creator of Dead Space has that game that was announced, I think, just at the Game Awards last year. But horror's tough, right? Because, like, you know, to put out a big AAA horror game, you have to accept that there are people like me who don't like horror and are instantly put off by body horror and terrifying images and monsters and stuff like that. So, you know, it is... You really got to know your audience. You really got to hit something out of the park to release a AAA horror game, at least these days. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Reaching my data cap, but oh, hold on. I'll catch up on chat in a second. I want to make sure I. Oh no. Through this okay. See, and like, you know, like Reiner said in his review, you know, named different, right? A little bit different design, but definitely very similar to some of the enemies we've already seen. And you'll see that a lot. Oh, this is gonna get a little hairy. I'm not in the fuzzy, cuddly type, you know. And Alex really hoping he gets through this for chat. Oh my god. How do I do that voodoo? Oh no. Yeah, this is a lost cause. Yikes. At least for now, right? We got time. And then Mr. Fungi also has an upgrade eventually that there's 2 of them that come out, but obviously we're not there yet. What do I want to do here? This goes right. Oh my lord. Dodge as much as I need to. Which is a personal problem, I know. Bro, these guys are annoying. Oh, so is he, though. Yo, what? I hate these things. Bang. Oh, no. Wow, that's an image right there. Oh, hell, thank you, God. Okay, we'll do one last fungi. Another topiary. Oh, I'm out of ammo there. Oh! Oh, no. Health, thank God. Oh, I am running dangerously low here. Push these guys out. All right. Oh, he's at 15. Oh, criminy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You! Come on! Oh, let's go! Victory, baby! Never a doubt. Whew. Anyone else sweating? My goodness. Whew. Sheesh. That ratcheted up the difficulty there, baby. Not even close. Not even close. Oh, TR Bucket. That's a good... I know we haven't been talking about games in a second here because I really had to hone in there. I forgot about Everwild from Rare. That's a good... That's not something anyone's talking about right now either. That would be a good... That's a good prediction right there. Because we've seen that game, right? But we have no concept of what it actually is. We haven't seen gameplay from it yet. But I'll shut up because, you know, story development here.
Are you okay? Where are you? I saw that Lombax take you in.
I am fine. In fact, I am with the Lombax now.
Hey, I'm Rivet.
What?
Hi. Wow, this is...
Oh, wait, okay. I have to tell you something. Dr. Nefarious just crowned himself Emperor of this dimension.
He did what? No. I've got my hands full with my own Nefarious.
That's the thing.
We've got to get him and us out of here, but...
Without the Dimensionator...
I think we have
I also
to
need to
build a
pee,
new one.
but we're going for another half
met
an
a
hour, so I
prophet
think I
from
can wait.
Savali named Gary. He would know what to do.
I'm only a few sectors away from there. I can go check it out.
Which I'm sure is something
What can we
everyone
do?
wanted to hear.
Do you have the planet Blizar Prime in this dimension?
Yeah? Why?
We can locate the phase quartz used to power the Dimensionator there. If I am right, we will be able to recreate the device in no time.
I guess we better get started then. I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
You too, Ratchet.
Be careful out there.
Wow. Another Lombax.
Let's build this thing.
Alrighty. Segax says, pause game, we can wait. I'll let you delight in the Zerkies here for 1 second, and then I'm going to quick take care of that. Be right back.
So, if your Zircon, Zerky, is non-violent, why does he have a battle arena?
Well, Zerky's is a family business. He runs the gastropub, and Ms. Zircon sponsors that arena. Zerky Jr. is the charming arena announcer.
That is, quaint.
Yeah. I appreciate the permission to do that because, as doctors say, the worst thing you can do for yourself is hold it. I don't want to be old and peeing my pants. So, we're here. We out here. So I'm going to stream for another half an hour or so. Like I said earlier, let me know what you guys want to see. I can do more arena challenges, but I can also continue to progress in the story. Some of these, especially on the higher difficulty that I'm at, are very hard. But we can do let's do the bug tracks one. We'll do this one real quick. So.
Have you reached the end of my treacherous trap without falling off your steed?
TR Bucket makes a really good observation, and in the writing is improved. And I screwed that up instantly. Jeez. I really like the story they tell in this game, and I really enjoy. As you guys saw, if you've been watching from the start, there's a bit of commentary in the beginning where Ratchet basically talks about he's scared that they don't have it anymore. They're they haven't saved the world in quite some time. He's very aware of that, and I feel like that's Insomniac talking to us a little bit too, because this is the first Ratchet game we've had in a long time, and I wouldn't blame them if they were like, we don't know if this works anymore, right? Or what this actually looks like in 2021. And that commentary is there throughout, which I really enjoy. And I think they did a really good job of that. Of being self-aware of, because I think right now, especially in the midst of pandemic season and everyone, having imposter syndrome and a lot of self-doubt in these crazy times, I think it's a story that works. And, whilst I don't think it's winning any Oscars anytime soon, I still think it's a really good, it's a fun story to keep things fresh and the pace moving, and has some interesting commentary there. So Do with that information what you will. 3. Raisin B, man, that's what I'm here for, baby. That's the value of a GI stream. Getting all the things you asked for and some that you didn't. Okay, now let's look at... I got some new armor, I think, but okay. Here's... So, enhanced gallery. New characters have been added to the gallery, okay. And the gallery's just over here. Give you a little description, a little catch up here. Skid. So yeah, Skid, very different from the one we know. Jeff Cork. And then we can change Rivet's hammer now. Still a little bubblegum pop, huh? Go Rebel for that one. Also, they're playing like an old Ratchet game on here. I think that's a nice little touch. It's cute. All right, let's head out.
You've gotten a little quiet back there.
Everything okay? Got my weapons back.
I may have slightly misrepresented the difficulties of building a Dimensionator.
I mean, sure. We all knew it wasn't going to be easy.
I think I should be able to afford.
Hold that thought.
Ah, the Drill Hound. Another fun weapon. Can't afford it yet, but I am going to grab the Lightning Rod because I enjoy that gun a lot. And I'm doing this for me. I'm sorry, chat. I've been doing everything else for you today. I need a little loving myself. We all need a little loving, right? Let's do... Then we'll upgrade my guy. Mr. Fun Guy. Oh, now we're getting wild, Sigax. Wild predictions. Microsoft buys Sega. Yeah, that rumor's been percolating, right? You know, ever since Microsoft went on the tear of buying up studios, Phil has said that he's wanted, you know, a little bit more, Japanese titles and Eastern titles, right, to fill out the Rolodex of games that they have. And Sega's put all the Yakuza games on Game Pass. I don't think it's a bad prediction.
Anyway,
we shall see though, right? I'd definitely love to hear any more wild predictions though from the chatters. Chatters.
Right.
Hey there, Rivet. If you're hearing this and can spare a moment or two, Trudy sure could use your help on Sargasso.
Trudy?
Alrighty, I think it's
Probably has nothing
time.
to do with saving the dimension, but Mort wouldn't ask if it wasn't
Oh.
important.
What do we got here?
Hello, Dimension. I know I've been away for you know how long. So, I thought we should catch up. What have I been up to? Oh, just speaking with my adoring fans. Enjoying my lovely scenery. And finding out that there are
I do love Dr.
two
Nefarious. He's just a goof.
insolent lumbaxes
Just a goof.
running around trying to ruin everything. So, I'm offering a bounty of 3 squillion Nefarious freedom coupons to anyone who can bring me those fuzzy miscreants, dead or alive. But preferably alive, so I can have some fun with them first. My elaborate spy network indicates that they'll be at Blizzard and Savali very soon. So, get to it! And if those Lombaxes are listening, just know
If I
that
ever
I'm
burp in
gonna
y'all's ears,
crush you
I
into
apologize.
dust. And then I'll blast that dust into a sun, and then I'll dump that sun into...
Great. Now I'm on
There we go.
various hit lists.
And he knows
Alrighty.
where we are going.
Half an hour left.
Oh, dear.
Let's do.
Let's hope
Let's
Ratchet
do
finds out
Blizzard
Ratchet soon.
because this to me is one of the most impressive planets in the game. Unless you guys want me to save that, like you tell me. We got Savali, which is Ratchet, going to get the Dimensionator blueprints, and then there's Blizzard, which is very very impressive. I think I'm going to do Blizzard because they've already shown some Blizzard. We'll save Savali for when you guys play it. We're going to stick with Rivet. Rivet.
On Sargasso,
Chat, we've had one hell of a morning, haven't we? We got our morning tea. We got to play some Ratchet and Clank together. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're so happy to have you. The lurkers, the chatters, the followers, the subs. We appreciate you. And I'm excited to show you some more of this game before we say goodbye. Get ready for today is all I'm saying. Like we're starting off with a bang with Ratchet, right? But that's just not enough, because then right after this, I'm gonna make sure the GI show is up and ready before the festivities. Hold on, just shut up, Alex. Look at this. Look at this. It's just spectacular. What a beautiful game. What a just. It's got all the accoutrement you can ask for, all the extras. It is just so good. So I'm gonna get the GI show up. That's our podcast for those who haven't or who are just joining us, right? I not to tease anything, but it's one of the most hyped episodes of the year, like hands down, just because of what's going on around us right now. So that's gonna go up before the festivities later today, and then also today we're rocking with the Summer Games Fest, doing a watch along. It'll be myself and Mr. Van Aken, and we're just gonna have a hell of a time. 30 publishers and developers are gonna be there. And it's gonna be a wonderful start to an E3 weekend. We're gonna be doing all the watch alongs, all the streams for all the big conferences for E3. So be sure to check us out then. So. I cannot wait. So this has already been a fantastic day. But, yo, Pooh Berry's coming in with also Pooh Berry's, but coming in with that hot truth. We need a new SSX game. I even loved the more recent SSX game. We haven't had one of those in quite some time, and I think Tony Hawk did the 1 and 2 did pretty well, right? I would be curious to see if EA comes to the table with that. Can't afford anything. I'm a Poe Lombax.
Haven't you punished me enough? You stupid universe! No job.
Dimebag, thank you for being here for the long haul, baby. And thanks to everyone who joined me for this. Like I said, this is a great way to start the day. Genuinely thrilled that I can make y'all part of the experience here.
Where Blizzard's still intact.
Still intact? How do you... Of course! Please on! If the planet hasn't been destroyed yet.
Who was that?
Check email
You know what
here
she was
too.
talking about?
Make sure the world's not on fire. It is not. Well, this world is, but
All right. We need another
that's
Blizzard
okay.
crystal.
TR Bucket says looks like mocap animation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what if they did any mocap or not for this game. Just being in the pandemic. Obviously this was in development before the pandemic, but I don't know what they did and didn't do for this game. I'd be curious to ask. I'll call up Ted Price right now. Our bros. Let's shoot that. Get this sweet overcharge. Imagine playing this game on an IMAX screen. I mean, that's what dreams are made of right there. There we go. I'm using the... What do they call this gun? Let's see. The lightning rod. And, I think this is just the better version of the... obviously different from the blaster pistol, but I use it more as my automatic weapon because it stuns people. I think it has better damage, and I just like it more. So, if that's not your journey, that's fine.
Broadcasting to anyone who will listen.
We can look into it.
Oh, Zangmaster. I would love that, man. See Spider-Man. I feel like We gotta give Insomniac devs like 6 months off though. Like we got Spider-Man earlier this year, and now we got Ratchet. I feel like we need to give them a little breather. But you know, this industry never sleeps, and I'm sure, you know, I hope they are sleeping because they deserve it after putting this together. Which I would imagine there's different teams that are working on these games, but hashtag give our devs a break. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. That's a beautiful thing. That's a good call out, Raisin B, man. They celebrated not making or making this game with no crunch, as it should be, right? We don't need to die for our art. We'll get the games when we get the games.
Any guesses on who that person was in my
Oh, I actually don't think I found this gold bolt the first time. Score. Ah. Bang, bang, bang. Boop. There we go. Oh, maybe not. That is one thing I will call out. I think this game, as I've said all morning, this game is fantastic. It's a great time, well worth the wait. There are some moments of platform, like, you know, very minimal, but there are some moments where I found the platforming, like I would hit a jump and I feel like I 100% made, but it would either push me off or like not connect on the landing. And it's rare and it's not game breaking by any stretch, but it definitely is something something I've noticed. So Zang Master, can you change your armor? Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't know if I have another. Oh, I do have a couple more. So yeah, let's change. We're using the robot disguise right now, but we'll rock with the Q Force. Not my favorite, but you know, we're here. And then we'll get those pirate boots on. Let's go blue. I'm a blue boy. Feel that? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Look, and she's smiling too. She loves it. Alrighty. 15 minutes. Well, 17 minutes. Not to get ahead of myself. Bang. Bangity bang. Alright, here we go. Got the bad crocs here. Are they crocodiles? Alligators? Reptilian of some sort, I would imagine.
More goons for less.
In response to your Captain Crunch comment, Raisin B Man, I almost said they're great, and then I just would have probably ended the stream because how dare I confuse such things. As you can tell, these guys are not messing around here. Oh, robot doggies. No such thing as a bad dog, just bad owners. Oh no. Also, when you're in deep Dookie, the controller makes a more exaggerated hit noise, letting you know that it's like, bro, you gotta get your shit together, otherwise you're not long for this world. Not phased though, never phased. Can't bring a young man down. Oh, I came from there. All right, back at it. Back at it again. Yo, Captain Crunch was the bee's knees, cat's pajamas. All about that crunch berry though, life though. Give me the crunch berries, give me the peanut butter crunch. I'm all about it.
Let's find someone who can point us to it.
No. See, like right there, I feel like I should have. I guess I don't know why I didn't connect on that. Be better, Alex. Yeah, that's fair. Now it's like, am I going to be able to get back up? Let's see. Am I stuck here forever? I don't think I should be alive right now. Well, speak it into existence, folks. Well, I got it. That's how to get off.
This is the mining hub.
So, just an example right there, which was good timing, actually. But see, still having fun, still smiling.
Indeed. For example, the average miner spends 72% of their
I feel like Pooh Bears, I feel like Insomniac, just like, even with day one patches and all that kind of stuff, like, I just feel like their games are so solid. There's, you know, some random stuff, like Spider-Man turning into like a dumpster or whatever it was, but, you know, nothing game-breaking, I don't think, at least in the recent years. Which you absolutely love to see it. Let's see. There's a side quest I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do the side quest and then we'll call it a day. Keep the rest of the story for you guys to experience on your own.
Sure, I can keep an eye out.
Appreciate it. These miners have had a rough time today, so we're gonna.
And we will say our goodbyes. We'll say our see you laters, right? Because it's never goodbye when you're at GI.
You there, with the fuzz in the ears. How would you like to help create our galaxy's next food
All right,
dish of the
you just need to calm down,
century?
my crabby friend.
Just make your way up to Crystal Ridge, and we shall get
They're going at it over there. I'm gonna let them fight. Do you let NPCs fight when those opportunities are presented? Or do you just dive in right away? I feel like it depends on how hard the game is, but I usually let them fight. Duke it out a little bit.
Hold on. How are those robo-mutts floating?
Okay. Oh, this one was dumb. Or not dumb, but it was just, it's one of those where you have to kind of know where you're going without knowing where you're going. Oh, I did it. Was there a thing back there? Oh, I didn't see it. Doesn't matter. Still did it. First try. Boop. Yeah, boy. All right. Boop. Got it. Got it. Ooh. Galactic Ranger chest. Here we go. Not the... It's not... We like to mix and match here a little bit, right? That sweet, sweet blue. So there's a complete armor set, right? Not the exact set, not the same stuff. We're mixing and matching here. We're doing what we can. But, yeah, she's looking good. Looking good. Okay, so yeah, here's another photo mode pack where you can get more stickers and whatnot. So I feel like the gold bolts are definitely worth tracking down because there's some fun stuff that they add to the game. I'll change it. I know it's against my religion, but I will change the bolts to orbs because I think the orbs are pretty cool too. Okay, continue on our quest here. Let's see, do they all wipe each other out? It looks like yes. Oh no. Yep, that's what I get for not being patient. Oh, he is not having a good day. These poor fools. Look at that. The orbs are beautiful too. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Is this something? No. Is it something? Is there anything up here? No, I did the rift there. Boop. There we go. Take out these bastards. Blaster pistol, because why not? Life is too short not to. Maybe, like I said, this it doesn't pack them as much of a punch as I want to at times, but the collider definitely does. But it's out of ammo. No.
Oh my.
This'll rat. I hope I pronounced your name right. Good morning. Welcome. Happy you could join us. How's the game so far? The game is, chef's kiss. The game is fantastic. If I've been plugging all day, but we're gonna keep plugging. Andrew Reiner, who may still be in the chat, I'm not sure. He reviewed the game, loved it, gave it a 9 out of 10. It is the best version of Ratchet and Clank that I think we have in the modern space. And if you have a PS5, I think this is something that should very distinctly be on your radar, which I don't think I need to tell you about that. I think it already has been, but I think it is definitely worth the price of admission. And we've been having fun. We've been chopping it up in chat. Like, everyone's been pretty happy, other than my froggy throat. Like, you know, the energy's been good. We got a good day ahead of us. I think life is pretty damn good. Sigax, yeah, I definitely, there's the Returnal vibes are, I guess, yes, like the third-person shooting is equally great in both of these games. This is definitely a more wacky variation of that, to say the least. But I think your comparison is apt in how both games use the adaptive triggers, right? They, you know, both games utilize the hit system or the trigger system, right, where, you know, a half pull of the right trigger is one shot, a full pull is another shot, which I'm really enjoying. For sure, this will rat. I you know, you're not gonna get 50, 60 hours out of this game, but it is the time you do spend in it is absolutely incredible, and has been an absolute delight. And I said it earlier, but this is a top 3 game of the year for me. It's things are shifting and pulling right now, but I think Resident Evil's my game of the year so far, but this is, I think, either a close second. So I still need to beat Returnal and then I'll solidify its spot, but this is definitely a hell of a game.
Okay.
It's just like good fun, you know. It's what you go to the movie theater for to see, like Fast and Furious or Marvel movies. Just, you know, light-hearted fun with some stakes.
So I'll need someone to defend me from those allergic to
So, and this is the end of the side mission here. I mean, I still have to do the activity, but once I do it, we will say goodbye. Because we got a full day.
So, what's the dish?
There's been a lack of suffering.
Maybe? There we go.
Here they come, on the left. Use the button on that side to activate my trap.
Get on this power here.
Splendid. I could not abide
Go.
by the stench of
Keep them from
pesticide,
the
so I got
business here.
back to my roots. Barbecue. Ha! They're coming from the right. Activate the trap.
Oh, they're coming from the other side. No.
Damage the vacuum suck and scare away my muse. Delicious. The traps protect the vacuum suck, but they take time.
Ooh, Sagax, get some sleep, my guy. Or girl, I apologize. Get some sleep, rest up, know that you have a beautiful day of game releases and announcements ahead of you when you awake tomorrow.
As we like to say in the culinary world, the appetizer. Now, it's time for
Chowda,
the main
Chowda. That's good. Asks, sorry if this has been asked a million times, but what is the resolution of the RT performance mode? We're in it, my friend, and it is 4K 60 with ray tracing, and it is a thing to marvel at. I would encourage you all, do a little YouTube search, see if anyone has a 4K version of it up, because it is truly breathtaking. I mean, even what you've seen today, right, is stupendous, but definitely, you know, seek out a 4K video. We did a 4K new gameplay today of the game. It wasn't, I don't think it was in performance RT though, so it's definitely worth checking out, even if you have to go to another YouTube page. You don't have to tell me, it's okay, we know. I go to other YouTube pages too sometimes, so but what else do I got? Let's see. Yeah, no problem, Chowda. Happy to have you here. Happy to answer any questions. That's what I'm here for. Let's see if any of these guys get stuck.
More inspiration, more honey.
Just think of those hungry miners, Rivet.
Oh no, wait. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, what am I waiting for here? Am I missing something? Sweet ammo. I'm using my pistol for now. Ben Hansen started to play. The man, Ben Hansen himself. Oh, I need this. Burn! Burn! Alright, well, y'all just being annoying. Oh no! You're taking damage. Your pump is taking damage. Oh. I'm underestimating this a little bit. I need to step my game up here. No, death! Death indeed. Thistle Rat, is he streaming? Is he streaming it? Should have been more clear.
Defend me while I dig deep for my inspiration.
Get these fools out. Okay, cool. That's awesome. It's awesome because we're gonna, when we say goodbye, I'm gonna do a little stream raid over to him. So you guys stick around and tell him Statnik sent you. But we're gonna finish this up and then we'll say see you later. Cool. Well, I hope everyone had fun today, because I know I did. Like I said, I think this was an awesome way to start the day, and may sound like a broken record, but I really appreciate everyone who joined in the stream this morning, and makes my job that much more fun. Because I really love streaming for y'all. Let's see. Karoba says, "What's your history with Ratchet and Clank?" It's not a storied history like it is for some of you. I've played. Really like as we talked earlier, I've been an X-boy for the majority of my life. The only PlayStation systems I've ever owned are a 4, a 5, and then the Vita, or excuse me, the PSP, not even a Vita. And so I've played 2016, Rift Apart, Into the Nexus, and then I think it's Size Matters. It was on the PSP, which I really enjoyed. So that's about it. I haven't played Going Commando. I guess you can say I've technically played the first game, but only through the lens of the 2016 game. So nothing crazy, you know. But I still love it. You know, I appreciate its place in history and the fun that it's brought. And I'm just happy to be here playing it now, because this has been such a treat, and this whole game is too. Like the end game, the later game stuff is phenomenal. Like so good. So, alrighty, final extraction, which means we're gonna get through this and say goodbye. So let's say goodbye to these stupid. Oh, level up! Let's go. And then just when you level up, you get extra health. You know, pretty standard. Nothing crazy. See, I went away from my strat. That's part of the problem. Fans of the Bombs, welcome back. Unfortunately, we're almost done on my end. I apologize. But, like I said earlier, we're going to have plenty of time together today. Some in the YouTube comments would argue probably too much time together. But, you know, we don't give them any mind. Or try not to anyways. I'm only human. I'm just a man. Hey guys, knock that shit out. Thank you. Oh, now we got the big bads, huh? Coming in here, trying to steal this pump. Go, a little bit of this. A little bit of... No! I'm running out of ammo. Well, that ammo consumption seems to go a lot quicker on hard. Which, like, I suppose, but... Go up with the fungi. Boom. Bang. I get them all. No, this fool's still hanging around. Oh, scary noise. Oh, I am so out of ammo. Yikes, please, not this way. Yes! Can you do it?
The dessert shall be an upside down snaggle beast townie moose. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we did it. Okay, good. I was worried there. Lucky shot, yeah. Right, Zangmaster? It's just like, oh, I want to collect it all. But... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you got 2 minutes extra time, too. Stream is at 3:02. Thank you for your assistance. Chat, thank you for being here. We had a great morning. 3 hours of Ratchet and Clank with your coffee and your tea and breakfast. I hope you had a lovely scone to go with this. I'm Alex Stadnick. You can follow me at Studnick76 over on Twitter. STUDNIK76. Be sure to follow, like, you know, if you've been with Game Informer or if this is your first time, like, we have so much stuff we're going to be doing for E3. It's a weird year, but, you know, we're going to be doing watch-alongs on Twitch the entire time. We're going to be doing reaction videos on YouTube. We're going to be doing recap videos on the GI show, and we're going to have a ton of stuff on the site. Like, I'm so excited. It's my first E3. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Stick around for a couple of minutes. I'm going to send you over to Ben Hansen's stream. Make sure we give MinMax some love because they are fantastic. We love you. Be good to one another. And come back at 1 because that's, or at 12:45 Central Time, because that's when we're going to start the pre-show for the Summer Games Fest. Today, E3, baby. We made it. We're here. Life is beautiful. Scone cheers indeed. I'm going to send you over to MinMax though. So enjoy it. Tell Hanson I say hello, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Okay, now I'm leaving. Goodbye.